Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Let's Go Elks production, bringing you varsity football from Thatcher, Arizona. We're at John Mickelson Field here at Eastern Arizona College. I'm surrounded presently by Gila Monsters, I think. Am I not? A sandwich, if you will. Except for it's the opposite. It'd be a Sun Devil sandwich, right? Because I'm in the middle. But I'm surrounded by Gila Monsters because you both attended EAC, right?
I have a AA from EA.
An AA from EA?
I also have an AA from EA.
My AA is from MCC. Different letters. LMNOP.
And my BA from ASU.
Ooh, my BA also from ASU. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Western New Mexico.
Western New Mexico, Silver City?
Yes.
My Aunt Des got her bachelor so she could teach at WNMU as well.
Drove back and forth every day from Thatcher to Silver City.
I think we've had this conversation before. My goodness. Guys, welcome to the stream tonight. I'm Wesley McBride alongside Ethan Holiday running the video switcher goodness for us. Mr. Steven Pena on the stats, and Andrea keeping him lined out. We had some trouble last week, so she said she would sit by him, smack him around when needed. We got Jensen Holiday back on the main camera for us this week, and Mr. Rustin McBride and Gareth Holiday making their way around. I think I see him right over there. They're on the Elks side. The Elks getting talked to. Maybe we can get Jensen to zoom in on the Elks over there since we're in a little bit of pregame. We'll switch over that once we get it. I don't know about you, Steven. We were talking about a lot of things on the way down, but as we get ready for the game to start, any thoughts? What do we think we're going to see here tonight? We got beautiful weather.
I would have to say, I don't know. Talking to some Thatcher people tonight that have watched their games, and what I've witnessed from Round Valley, neither team knows how good they are. Both teams have one win against teams that they should have beat, and losses against good teams. And so both teams are trying to find their footing early in the season tonight.
Thatcher working a 1-2 record right now. Round Valley 1-1. Round Valley again did not have a scrimmage, did not have a week 1 game. So Round Valley definitely a tough start against Morenci, right? And then go travel to St. John's, play against the Redskins. We saw a much different Round Valley Elks. Would you agree in St. John's?
Much more confident. Came out strong. Put some things together. Yes, definitely.
Right on.
You know, driving down, me and Wes were kind of talking about this game really feels like it sets the tempo for the rest of the season, right? This is the first, conference game.
Yep.
And if you win this one, you feel like you got a little bit of breathing room going into Show Low, Safford, Payson.
Yep.
Whereas if you lose this one, now you got a whole bunch of urgency to win that next one.
And I don't want to call it make or break, right? But this really will set the stage for a lot of what the rest of the season's going to be. Would you agree?
Yes.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I feel a little spoiled. We had a saxophone last week, did we not? And now a trumpet. What did we have last week?
It was a saxophone.
It was a sax, right? Trumpet this week. Some really cool ways to start the game with the national anthem. And if you saw, I thought that was really neat to see the Thatcher Eagles almost huddled around their flag for the national anthem. I thought that was kind of a cool little moment.
Yeah.
Thatcher,
Could we ask for better weather tonight?
Oh,
Can
this
I just
is nice.
Start off a light breeze. Looks like it's going from
South to north.
south to north. Yeah, I was about to say. Looks like
nothing that's going to mess a field goal up,
No.
right? Just a little bit of weather.
Yeah.
I would agree. I would ask for a little bit cooler, but that's because I'm sweating, but I'll take it. I will absolutely take what we're getting right now. This is fantastic. This is definitely not Blue Ridge at the end of the season weather.
No.
20 degrees.
Yeah, snow on the ground kind of thing.
Muddy field, yeah.
So Thatcher High School it looks like a marching band. It's going to be a pet band. We'll see if they perform something at halftime. I don't know. But the Round Valley Elks still over on the far side of the field, getting ready as the clock starts to turn down. It doesn't feel 92.
No, it doesn't.
Even, right?
No, it doesn't.
I think the breeze has a big component to that, bringing that how it feels down.
So let's see who we got here. Already in the chat, guys, we would love it if you guys will blow up the chat tonight. We want to hear from you. I've got it up on a screen right in front of me. We got Trevor. He's cheering on number 69. We know you are from Page, right, Trevor? This is where you were. Catherine cheering on the Elks, and Kesser is what I'm seeing, Kesser, cheering on the Elks. Guys, hit that subscribe button to join the herd so you can join the chat here. You can have it up on your TV and then grab your phone, enjoy the live stream there as well so we can catch you there. The only bummer, Ethan, that I meant to make a change is I wanted to drop our stream into low latency mode to try to bring that gap down just a little bit. But, we'll do what we can. We're going to have the sportsmanship announcement.
It seems like the student section's all in pink tonight.
It's a pink out.
A pink out, yes. I'm seeing pink cowboy hats, lots of pink pants.
Kind of surprised me. That's usually an October thing.
Yeah.
Because I think October's Cancer Awareness Month.
Correct.
So.
Yeah, we usually do see that a little later in the year. A lot of teams will wear pink socks. They'll have pink knee-high socks going on. But
Some of our guys are excited for it already because they think that we'll do our alternate gray jerseys with pink socks for that game.
I like the gray jerseys. I do like the gray jerseys. The Elks are walking towards the field, Jensen. We're getting them onto the field as we get ready here. We're minutes away from kickoff here in the Round Valley Elks pregame show here on Let's Go Elks. Guys, if you had not had the opportunity, please hit that subscribe button. Join the herd on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and you can even find us on Twitter. It is a goal someday that we'll be more active on our Twitter account, but we are active on the Instagrams, on the Facebooks, and the herd grows on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button. Honestly, the best thing about subscribing to YouTube is that you'll get notifications on your phone if you turn on the bell, and on your TV, it'll help populate those things to the top. If you're logged in on your TV, then when Let's Go Elks go live, it's right there in the top left, at least on ours.
Yep.
When we turn on YouTube, boom, Elks are live, we hit play.
It's across my screen on my Vizio. When I pull up YouTube, my subscribes are there. Yep.
Thatcher Eagles getting ready to enter the field.
Number 26, Jet Howard.
Eastern Arizona College, home of the Gila Monsters, correct?
Yes, and we're looking at the Gila Monsters soccer field.
Yes, I was going to say that is we are sharing, Thatcher shares with the girls soccer team, so we lucked out that Thatcher didn't have a home, or EA didn't have a home game tonight, so we were able to play here. If not, as I understand it, they have a secondary field that is portable lighting because everybody's getting turf right now, and so they're kind of working through some of that logistic stuff. It's an AC/DC kind of night. There we go. We got some people cheering on the Elks.
Wyatt Nicholas carrying the flag.
Dropping the flag into the ground. Captain's getting ready to enter the field. Here we are in our pregame show here on Let's Go Elks. I did see Ryan Marble. Maybe we'll have to snag him for halftime. We'll see if we can't snag him for a little halftime chat. They were sitting over there on about the 35-yard line. Let's see who else. Willis Haas. Willis, tell me, I believe we interviewed you here in Thatcher. Is that correct? I remember you being part of the halftime show with us. Was it here in Thatcher that happened, Mr. Willis Haas? Willis was my freshman line coach when I played. That would have been 98, 99 that he was my coach there. Let's see, Janelle Pena chiming in with some Elks love, and Lori Baker cheering on Gage.
32, Christian Carter.
Working through the roster here live. We are right under the speakers, guys, so if I sound like I'm yelling, let us know in the comments, and I'll try to turn it down. I feel like I'm talking over them just a little bit.
Don't know about that Janelle follower, you know.
Questionable.
She calls traveling quite often.
That's fair. Hey, now we got it out of the way. We got it out of the way. We're good to go. So.
Eagles are coached by head coach Dan Jones.
Ooh, man, I've been looking at something way too close, way too long. I tried to look across the field to some numbers. Not happening. I need some binoculars or something going on. Who are our captains tonight?
I'm guessing it'll be Riker. Yeah, it's the ones we have been, Riker, Gage, Noah, and Derek.
Right on. All right, well, here comes Gareth. Let's see if we can follow the Elks onto the field. Gareth Holiday working that pregame camera.
It's a nice shot right there.
Head official was nice enough to let us mic him, so hopefully as long as he pushes the button right, we are going to stop talking, and we're going to let the official tell the story. Here we go.
For the Eagles, Brett Jones, Ryan Jones, and 55.
55th. I like it.
He did forget to turn the button on, unfortunately. Hopefully he'll remember as we get the game going. I think he's saying it's a beautiful night for football, gentlemen, from the Elks. Over in the Elks, you guys doing okay? To the Thatcher Eagles on the other side. I like to put my hands in the air, but hopefully not too much with the flags tonight.
I think it was a no eye gouging, no roughhousing.
No punching like this. He's showing the heads and the tails.
Oh, GW, I'd never.
All right, coin is in the air. We're looking at it. I wish I could read lips a little bit better. He's talking around Valley.
It looks like we won the toss.
So what do you think? Round Valley going to defer, which is a typical
I think
strategy?
we'll receive. I think we'll receive.
You want the ball. Let's see what
We're wanting
he
to set
says.
the tone tonight. Yep.
Round Valley Elks defer to the second half.
I'm wrong.
It's opposite night here on Let's Go Elks. The Eagles are going to start things off. Round Valley defending to the south, correct? Tucson's that way?
Yes.
All right. All right. Oh, no, here we go. We're getting the Elks huddled up. Guys, are you ready for some football? Yep, see, Robbie, there you go. Throw it on the TV and then keep your phone out so that you can just chat on your phone with us all night long. And then you got it big up on the TV. Robbie Sherwood, he's joined us for a number of seasons now. Thanks for joining us here on Let's Go Elks. Hit that share button right now, guys. Let your friends and family know where they can follow the Elks.
Class of 86, Robbie Sherwood.
Class of 86. I was 2 years old.
You just had to throw that in there.
It's just what my brain did. I apologize.
And Ethan wasn't even a thought in 86.
So my son is a freshman, and he's been walking the halls. And, you know, in the hallways, they have all the class pictures. So every day or two, he sends me a picture of a new class, and he's like, look, that's Aunt Des. Look, that's Meemaw. Look, that's you. And stuff like that. And so class of 86, go find your Robbie Sherwood there. Round Valley Elks kicking team getting ready. As we get ready to start, guys, it is about game time here in the Treadmasters first quarter coverage here on Let's Go Elks.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Treadmasters, guys, located in Eager, right at the light.
Let's
They'll
go.
take care of you.
See, they're prepped for that little quick onside kick that we did against Morenci.
And we are going to go ahead and go to full formation.
Yep. He
Well,
put 3 in the end zone last week.
We'll take another one of those.
Yes.
As we get started here at Thatcher, Arizona. Let's have some football. That one is not going to go to the end zone. That's going to be a flag on the field. We're going to start at the 35, correct?
Yep.
So what
Yes.
the flag indicates. No time off the clock. Once again, guys, first quarter brought to you by Treadmasters, bringing you all the tire goodness you need. They take appointments and walk in, not just first come, first serve anymore at Treadmasters. And they don't just do tires, guys. They will take care of lots of different things. Tire monitoring systems, brake jobs, alignments, full service oil. Go check them out. They just worked on our Mazda right there in Eager. Go see the good folks at Treadmasters.
Ball goes out of bounds, so
Talking about Ryan Marble, I guess we'll see if we can't get him for halftime.
Eagles will take over first down.
Thatcher both on film, and last night in JV game, they like that little fly sweep
Jones at quarterback.
and run that veer option.
All right, Round Valley defense on the field. 2 to the left side for Thatcher. They're going to hand off to the right side with a flag on the play. 32 is going to make the majority of that tackle. Down low, though. Round Valley is going to have to get up high and make some tackles tonight.
I think, was that a false start, looks like? Yeah, they're motioning towards
Illegal
the Eagles.
procedure. Yeah.
That was a late.
Go in the play.
Holy crap, he's here
Full
now.
start.
Hey,
Hey, we didn't know he was going to yell into it, in all fairness.
you guys, we thought we'd have. I just jumped.
In all fairness, at the beginning of the game, he talked into it very gently.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how we set levels. That's
He
all
is-
I want to say.
he is a very excited official. Hopefully those watch, because we handed off that feed to the Thatcher Booster Club. They just blew up as well. Ooh. Hey, we're going to try 1st and 15. I feel like I need to talk softer now. I don't know why.
Maintain low
You know,
tones.
guys, Gavin Pettit was in on that tackle for the Elks. That wasn't a tackle, so don't give him a tackle. That was a late call, though, stopping that play. It was too late to the game. We're going to hand off right side. Quarterback fakes, throw to the left. Thatcher with a nice run, making up that deficit with an 11-yard play. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Brought down by number 10.
Tackle by number 10 is what I'm hearing. Jonathan
Number
Madrid.
18. It was
18
number
18.
is 18.
Trace Whiting. That's what I
Trace
get for
Whiting.
listening to their announcer. Hey,
Well, they're just numbers floating around in the air.
Their announcer's Kenny Smith.
Catherine is watching Staten from Texas. Thanks for joining us all the way from Tejas. We're going to give.
Nice.
Oh, quarterback
read.
held on to it, yeah.
Yes.
Quarterback had the option, decided to hold on to it. It's going to be short. 3rd and 4, no gain on the play.
Nice job, Pettit, getting in there. Sliced
Hey,
in.
now he gets his tackle. There we
Yep.
go. We had to make up for it. 3rd and 4.
Hey, get on the other side so that the ball is coming towards you, not away from you.
See, I think Diane Elmer might win for the longest distance. She's watching from Thatcher across the street. Go Elks. Whatever it takes. We stream for
There's
everybody.
that fly sweep they like.
Handoff 26. He's going to break that tackle for a Thatcher first down. Almost to midfield, just short, right? We're going to be about on the 49-yard line.
Yeah, so far what I'm seeing is some pretty good blocking from their receiving core to help get that toss out wide.
Not afraid to get it done that way. Oh, Ethan, yeah, if only. First and 10, quarterback looking right side for a pass. Intercepted! Intercepted by number 3, still on his feet. Gets one tackle, headed for the corner. Round Valley might be putting 6 on the board. Touchdown! Round Valley.
No flags.
Yep.
No
Flag.
flags.
Riker Marble.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Off the tip drill. I like it. Boom.
let's start off with a defensive touchdown. That's a Trail Riders touchdown. Guys, check it out. This is super cool. I was talking to Melissa this week as we were talking about all the really cool people that work at Trail Riders. She said, you know what, we love all the Elks, but do you realize how many of the Round Valley Elks work at Trail Riders? Wyatt Hetrick, Derek Gillum, Trace Whiting, Kyle Clark, Brody Finch, Connor Luker, and manager Mia Puzis. Be looking out as we have the Elks tonight. And Ethan, I'm going to try to scrub that back for a bit. We'll try to watch that on replay here in just a sec. Because I know you were watching it.
Oh. Ball's loose.
Riker Marble still with it. Passes left side. Picked up by number 2. Kyle Clark is going to put 2 on the board.
That'll work.
Guys, right now, 10-10 left in the first quarter. Play your Round Valley Elks go up 8-0.
Quick announcement, there's cotton candy and a raffle by the
All right, so here, let's see if we can't hit this really quick.
of the stadium.
White Mountain Regional Medical Center instant replay, Riker Marble.
We'll get a raffle ticket for $5.
Look at that beautiful run by Riker Marble,
Oh, my
able to
goodness.
inch himself
And that
into
could have
the
been
end
a
zone.
penalty right there. He threw his foot out to trip. That could have been a penalty, even though he missed it.
I also saw him kind of grab the arm and then think better of it.
Yeah.
Huge
There
thanks
were 2 opportunities. But
Yes.
Huge thanks to White Mountain Regional Medical Center bringing you the instant replays tonight. That the first of many.
Was that about a 60-yard return there?
I think so. Yeah, because it was at the 49-yard line when the quarterback threw the ball. Riker picked it up about the 40.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel a little deja vu. Just under 2 minutes ago, Round Valley Elks kicked the ball to the Thatcher Eagles. They're going to do it again. Riker Marble getting ready to kick here in the Treadmasters' first quarter. Here we go. That is a much better kick.
That is what we're kind of expecting.
Is that the 5-yard line?
He was
No, he was in the end zone.
Oh,
In the end zone. Touchback.
So I was 5 yards off on what I was looking at. So we're going to start things off on the 20-yard line. Robbie, you're correct. That is a hashtag pick 6. And Josh, we'll eat enough trail riders for you, baby. That's what it is.
I want to give a quick shout out to our cheer sponsors, Advanced Air.
Thatcher Eagles going to start things off on the 20-yard line here in the first quarter of play.
Thank you. Cheer sponsors.
It's always great when you can get a defensive touchdown. Kind of switches momentum big time.
Oh, so that's what I was going to bring up. I'll remind me of that, the momentum shift in just a second. But Thatcher Eagles, one on the right, one on the left side, sends to the man in motion. No, quarterback holds on to it. They sold me. Number 3, the quarterback holds on to it. Brett Jones, Jr., middle linebacker and quarterback. Junior, 6'2", 210, says their stats. Brought down by Brody. Did I hear number 12 Ziegler on it? Grandma Z, scream at your TV.
Good to see number 12 back on the field this week.
That's it. He's back. Back again. Brody's back. Tell a friend. Second and 8. Heavy to the right side, one to the left now. Thatcher's going to give to the left. Brought down by the Elks defense after a gain of, what, about 5, Stephen? 4 or 5 there?
3.
Oh, gain of 3. 3rd and 5 is what we're looking at. Like I said, my eyes aren't working tonight.
Tough angle. Big pile up.
Resting at the 26-yard line.
Janelle, I would agree. The green chili cheese fries, good. Stephen, at Trail Riders, you would go for the green chili chicken fried steak, right?
Yes,
is the situation there. Just get green chili smothered on anything you get at Trail Riders, and you'll probably be okay. All right, flag on the play. I think that's going to be another traveling.
Yeah, I think so.
So Howdy, Ethan was showing me a text message. Howdy, probably winning the long distance award today, watching us from Louisiana.
Oh, encroachment on Round Valley. He's going to give him a
encroachment.
first down.
Oh, my goodness. If we could have gotten the PA mic'd, he wouldn't have to yell. He'd hear himself and not yell. So I'm going to turn him down a little bit, but that's going to be encroachment on the Elks, which will result in just first down right there. It was just enough. So Thatcher on the 31-yard line, 1st and 10. Only 3 minutes a game has happened right now. I feel like so much more has already happened. Man in motion right side. Gives to the right side, fakes the pass to the left. We've already seen this play once, and he broke through a number of tackles again and gets to midfield again.
Staten Wilson brings him down.
Let's watch the White Mountain Regional instant replay. White Mountain Regional doing a lot of construction there at the ER right now. They've got physical therapy. They got a new MRI. They got new CT machines. Good work by number 32 for the Eagles right there, breaking through a number of tackles there. Round Valley's going to have to make some adjustments there. 1st and 10 at the 50. We're right at midfield. Thatcher with a receiver on each side, 2 in the backfield. Hands off right side, 26 with the carry. Might be a first down there.
Look, it's going to be a half-yard short, I think, right there.
Did I say 26 on the carry, correct? That's Jet Howard, Junior Jet Howard, and you are correct.
2nd and 1 for the Eagles. Into the Eagle lineup, Paxton Eccles.
Here we are, guys, just a little bit into the first quarter of play here in Thatcher at Eastern Arizona College. Hit that share button, guys. Jump on your socials. Let everybody know where you can watch the Elks. We traveled all the way down here to bring you the action. We'll be in Poston Butte next week for the JV, and then home versus Poston Butte. You think so? 32 with the carry to the left side. Round Valley with one opportunity. I think that was Riker that broke through. Unable to get the tackle, though. It's going to be a first down for the Eagles on the 34-yard line. 7-yard carry for the Eagles.
Yeah, they set up in that power formation. Obviously, they're going to it's a sell. You know, it's a pretty good tell. But
do you do that enough, and then do you pull weak side hard, right? I mean, you can get away with that once, right?
Set up that way and then counter back with one of those guys that's leading over there. But.
Yeah. Once you see the defense just totally leaning that way too hard, then you can get away with it.
Another thing they'll run out of that is a quarterback keeper, and he'll have 3 lead blockers in front of him.
We're heavy to the right side now. 2 in the backfield. I guess just 1 because we're sending that man in motion right there. Round Valley with a chance to catch him in the backfield. 32 is going to make some moves, though. Brought down, is that number 8?
That's number 12.
12 and 5. Sorry, that's Gage Baker and Brody Ziegler. Nice work.
Gage Baker and number 12, Brody Ziegler. Short game, we'll call it second and a short 10.
A short 10. That's new.
I've never heard that. I'm going to use it. I may use that next
Second
time.
and a short 10.
Más o menos.
I am a fan.
The unfortunate thing, we had him in the backfield on that last play, let him get away.
Kept it on a short 10, though. That's in the backfield right there.
Yes, great job.
Is that Brody again?
Yes.
Grandma Z, scream at your TV. Does that rhyme? I feel like that rhymes. I'm going to use that one a little bit.
I like it.
All right, let's watch that one more time. I think we're going to have time. Here's your instant replay. We're going to see Brody breaking through for a loss of 3. Call it 3 yards. 3rd and 13. Here it comes. Nice little breakthrough. Doesn't let go again.
Very disciplined.
Getting to his knees. We got to stay tackling. We got to stay on the body. Shoestrings are not going to work every time.
3rd and 13.
2 to the right side. Are we going to send the tight in motion? No, we don't. Quarterback's going to roll to the left side. He rolls weak. Nice pickup by the defense. Who was that with the nice defensive coverage? 23.
Brett Jordan with pressure on the quarterback.
Brett Jordan. Great work. Brings a 4th down, 4th and 13 opportunity. Ball's on the 37-yard line. So that would be a 52-yard field goal attempt should the Thatcher Eagles decide to go for it.
What an awesome hit he lands.
Pretty.
Almost made it there.
During a break, guys, scrub back and watch that one. 5:33 on the clock. You're going to want to watch that play. Brett Jordan breaking through and not quitting. He could have let up when he saw the pass, but he pushed through and ended up causing the pass to be a little bit wonky.
Almost got another pick out of it.
Thatcher going for it. Round Valley shifting. Quarterback looking to the right side, throws to the left. Picked up by 32. He's going to get that first down and then some. 32 turning up the gas and celebrating with his hands across. That's Christian Carter, senior, for the Thatcher Eagles, breaking the left side for 6 points as Thatcher answers halfway through the first. Somebody's going to ring that bell.
Yeah, we bit way too hard on the screen. And then a broken tackle, second broken tackle, and a score.
Thatcher getting lined up for their point after touchdown opportunity. Let's see if they elect to go for 1 or 2. Looks like we're going for 2. They're looking to answer the Elks touchdown. Man in motion headed right side. We're going to run to the right side. He's going to walk on in untouched. 5:23 left in the first quarter. The game is now 8-8. Steven, is this going to be indicative of what we see for the next 4 quarters, or are we going to see both teams settle in and slow down a little bit, or is the gas going to stay turned up?
Well, we're going to have to see what Round Valley does on offense. We haven't had
I was about to say 16 points are on the ball, and offensively, Round Valley has not touched the ball.
Yeah, we haven't ran a play yet, so it's kind of hard to make that call at this point.
So, we are going to get to see the Elks offense here in a second, though, so that'll be nice. We'll get to see what that looks like. But, as Ethan and I were talking on the way down, I don't think we ever both said high-intensity game, but, that's what it is, and it's going to be who runs out of gas first. Do we both settle in? That's why I asked that question, as I worry, do we have 4 quarters of this underneath us, right?
Thatcher isn't as deep as they've been in the past, so
Fair,
I think that's going to be less of a factor tonight. But we've got to finish drives on defense. We can't give up long 3rd down, long 4th down games.
We got sold too hard on that.
We got to
unfortunately.
stop those plays.
All right. Kicker's number 55 for the Thatcher Eagles. No name for you right now. I apologize. Round Valley pushing hard up the middle. He's got the kicker to beat. He's moving. He's shaking. You know what, Riker? Okay, if that, no,
Clark,
right.
That's Clark.
Clark,
That's
okay.
Clark.
That felt like Riker Marble because he was juking and he's like, you know what? I'm just going to put my head down and just go to town right here. So I think we got time to show you the replay here. Here's the kick. Clark's going to pick it up on the 10. Breaks through really nicely here. And he jukes a little bit and just says, you know what? I'm just going to drop my head and go for it.
Yep.
Round Valley right at midfield. They're actually going to be in Eagles territory. As you guys indicated, first offensive play for the Round Valley Elks with 5:15 left in the first. First quarter action brought to you by Treadmasters. Trail Riders hopefully coming up soon.
Marble and Clark in the Elk backfield.
All right, Riker Marble with Clark in the background with him. Riker's going to hold on to it. Quick pass left side.
Oh.
They're going to blow the whistle. So is that an incomplete pass? Did he fall on it?
Yes, incomplete pass.
For number 12,
Whew. I thought Brody completed it. I thought that was going to be a nice 5 to 7 yarder and bring it down. I'll take an incomplete pass, though.
Yes, we'll take an incomplete pass there. That was to Clark, right?
Ziegler.
Ziegler?
Yeah. Clark was in the background, in the backfield with Riker. I do believe. Unless the announcer got it wrong. I heard him say 3 and 2. Marble from the shotgun. Elks on the 49-yard line. Hands off the middle this time. We're going to get about a yard on the play. You know, Ethan, I'm going to call that a short 10, I think is what I'm going to call that. Third.
I like it.
Third and 9 for the Elks.
Oh, sorry, 3rd and 9.
Ball resting at the 47-yard line.
Well, 9 is just short of 10, so it still works.
You know, that's because 7, 8, 9, right? Something. There's a joke in there. 6 was afraid of 7, right?
Yeah.
See, that works for Steve in multiple ways. That's a dad math joke
Very
right
much
there.
so,
That's
very
just
much so.
all of the ways.
You may have to say that for my classroom on Monday.
3rd and 9, Riker Marble stepping back. He's got pressure on him. Riker still on his feet. They're going to bring him down deep, 35-yard line. Round Valley is going to be 4th and long.
I want to see the replay and see where that pressure came
Comes from our right edge. Our right edge, untouched. That's when they're expecting the running back to pick that up.
So Ziegler in motion comes to the left side, and you're right.
Oh, this is D-end on tackle, and he just ran right by him.
Yep. Ziegler went in motion and weakened that right side, unfortunately, and the tackle wasn't able to pick him up. Round Valley in punt formation. I believe that's number 3 for the Eagles in punt return. So we may see Riker Marble punt to Brett Jones. Riker with it.
Oh,
it's going to have a bounce
punt.
on it. No, that's 34. I apologize. It's going to bounce out of bounds.
At the 12?
12.
Yeah, yep, right about the 12-yard line.
Hey, that's a solid punt.
So no return by number 34, Cody Bingham.
Eagles will take over. Nice punt by Riker Marble.
Good punt indeed.
47-yard punt.
We'll take it. We will take it. 3.5 minutes left in the first. Lots of action in the first quarter here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the first quarter's kind of flown by. We're already down to 3 minutes.
Remember, a punt can go out of bounds without a penalty. Kickoffs,
Yep.
they do mark it up on the kickoff, but not on the punt.
Okay.
My wife said, hey, you might want to tell people that. Some people may not know the difference.
You know,
between the two.
we're all about giving people punt knowledge. We did a little last week as well. We're going to hand off left side. 26 with the carry. See, and that is where those shoestring tackles are going to cause you yardage, making it an 8-yard carry for the Eagles. 2nd down.
20-yard line. Brought down by number 65.
Oh, yeah, last week it was the non-fumble.
Yeah, I think it was the blueberry muffins
Yeah.
is what it was, if I remember right. A menagerie of breakfast food is what it was. A cornucopia, if you will.
Nice hustle by Dana getting downfield to make that tackle.
Wrap up, lock it up. Here we go, 2nd down. Oh, a little bit of wind cooling things off a little more. It's probably still 92 degrees. Quarterback's going to hand off, last man right side, 32 with the carry. Again, Round Valley going low with the tackle, though. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
something that doesn't get seen. You see it on the replay.
Watch
this replay? Number 11. Watch Luker. He doesn't make the tackle, but he takes out the lineman. He goes low on the line on the lead blocker.
Are we gonna
right there? See him, and it allows the guy behind him to come up and make the play.
Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. What was the whistles on the field there? Were they checking to make sure we were short for the first down?
I believe so. Yeah.
So it is 3rd and inches. That's where we're going to be. 3rd and inches. We're going to go back to the live action here. Treadmaster's first quarter coverage here in Thatcher, Arizona. John Mickelson Field. That better not have been a mosquito. 3 in the backfield. Is that Ziegler? Who is that right there?
That is Little Pettit.
32. Yeah, not 12. That's 32. Pettit, we've called his name a few times already. Get it done.
Forces a punt.
Gavin Pettit. What grade is he in? I got these made wrong.
He is a sophomore.
10th grader right there.
About 190 pounds there at nose guard.
Soaking wet.
And carrying a couple of barbells.
Hey, so fourth and 2, we see Thatcher in punt formation, deep in Elk territory. Riker Marble, I believe, about midfield.
I wouldn't trust it. I would be playing for the fake right here.
Rolling. Yeah, he's going to hold on to it. He's going to keep it. 26. Can we make that tackle? It's going to be a first down for the Eagles. I was feeling the same thing. I was surprised to see him in legit punt formation. Eagles are going to get a yard or two extra. First down. Minute and a half left in the first. If you're just joining the action, guys, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet to join the herd. And then hit the share button. Let your friends and family know where all the action is. We're streaming live on the YouTube. Big thanks to Thatcher for letting us come here tonight. AD, very accommodating, very happy to have us here. And a huge thanks for the white hat for wearing the mic. We appreciate that. It makes our job a lot easier. Yeah, I was wondering where those flags were going to be. Yeah. I'm like, wait, why are people moving?
Yeah. Look like jailbreak back there. People going everywhere.
False start.
False start on the offense.
We're going to have to let him know that that's traveling if he's not.
You went 5?
Hey, remember to push the button after.
You know, and that's another reason why it's nice to get them on the PA is he's able to hear when he's still live, right? Because when they don't, they have no idea to know that they didn't or they accidentally, right, inadvertently push the button. But again, we thank them for playing nice with us here on Let's Go Elks. Run left side by number 32. Fake pass to right side by the quarterback. Another carry by number 32 for the Eagles. That's Christian Carter. Clock's going to run to about a minute before we see another play happen.
Second and a short 14.
Longer-ish 14. I don't know. Third down. Big defensive opportunity here for the Elks to shut it down. And then I think we would see a more true punt situation happen here long. But this is where Thatcher has been working the Elks defense just a little bit. We can't get sold. We can't get sucked into something.
We've got to take advantage of these second and long, third and long.
I got so excited I flipped my clipboard there. I don't know if you saw that. I almost knocked half of our stuff off. Okay, screen pass. 32. Got a hand on it. If was that I think Gage Baker was right there to pick up the action. Should he have brought Cam down with it?
2 Elks in his face as he was trying to make that throw.
Whoa. Gareth says no. I think that was who's on the camera there. Gareth was like, nope.
I was not anticipating that. Sorry if you guys are a little seasick now.
Hey, that's just how they communicate with us. We couldn't get them on the radio, so Gareth is like, I will shake the camera vigorously.
Need to get a stop here. Put him in.
I got to see it on the instant replay, too. I was like, he's doing it again. But that was just the instant replay camera. We're going for it. Third and 13 or 14.
Play action.
Roll. Long pass. It's up. It got knocked a little bit. Incomplete. Thatcher calling for something, but I feel like that was a fairly good play.
That was good play. This is the NFL.
We can go ahead and watch it again if you guys want to see it. We'll roll it back. I feel like it was a pretty good play both ways there.
Yeah.
We do see teams changing right now, special teams coming onto the field. So here's the pass. Let's see if Jensen follows it. He does. Very nice work by Jensen right there. Appreciate Jensen Bigelow running the main camera for us tonight. He learned a lot of new tricks last week, bringing them to us this week. Hey, are we going to actually punt the ball? We are. Here we go. A lot more height than depth on that one. It's going to bounce in Thatcher's favor to about the 42, 43-yard line. 43 is where they're going to mark it.
Technically, that wasn't dead yet. We could have picked it up when we ran and fumbled, and they got it, and we'd have got the ball where they first touched it because the ball was never covered.
Oh, it was touched, but not
covered. Yeah. And once that the kicking team touches it, it's a fair free game for the receiving team. They can't do no wrong at that point.
Interesting.
Because even if they fumble it later on, they can decide, oh, we're going to take it where his first touch back here.
Who knew there was so much depth in punting? There's just lots of different flavors, if you will.
That's what makes special teams so special, Wes.
Aw.
4 seconds left.
Last play of the Treadmasters' first quarter. Riker Marble's going to hand off left side. Couple of yard loss there. Clark with the carry. That's going to end your first quarter action here in Thatcher, Arizona. Guys, it is a tie ball game. It is 8-8 here in Thatcher.
Loss of 1.
Hey, you saw him up there a little bit earlier. Want to give some love to a new part of our advertising family, Small Town Cleaners, located in the Round Valley area. I played football with this individual, Josh Myers. They've started a residential, commercial, and Airbnb cleaning service. If you want to get your house taken care of that way, no job too big or small, I don't think. Let them know. Give them a call here. Small Town Cleaners, 480-270-2603. New to the sponsor family. Huge thanks to Small Town Cleaners here on Let's Go Elks.
Nice.
See if we can take advantage of this good, relatively good field position, you know. See if we get a drive going here.
And just like that, guys, we're getting ready to pivot. Before we do, a huge thanks to Dan Muth helping us bring the action that way. DMJMPLS.com. Mr. Dan Muth, part of the Let's Go Elks crew. He's got land surveying. He's got the technology. Guys, it's time for Arizona's Choice Insurance. Second quarter. Round Valley Elks with the ball, 2nd and 11. One man in the backfield there. Riker's going to hold on to it up the middle. He's going to head to the right side. Right, that face mask?
Yes. That was a face mask.
Pretty sure he got held up there just a little bit.
And then the ref hit him with the flag after, just for good measure.
Salazar Slytherin. Alex, that one's for you.
During the play, personal foul, face mask.
Yep.
Where's that put us, Steven?
From the
That's put us inside the 40.
Is that a 10 or a 15
when the
yard
body
penalty?
whips around
Personal
like it
foul,
forgot the
15
head
yards.
3 yards behind it, that's usually a good indicator that it's a face mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are personal fouls are always 15 yards.
That's a new one.
Oh, let's see if he remembers. I think we might have a hot mic. We're going to listen in. If we hear him talk again, we may turn it down on our side of things. Hopefully not, though, because then he's going to be backwards for the rest of the night. Kyle Clark gets it left side.
Nice run.
Flag on the play. In the backfield, though, is that going to be a holding call?
I expect a holding right there.
Let's see what he says. Hopefully he recognizes when it's pushed in or not.
during the play, holding.
So we're going to repeat first down. We're going to bring it back.
55 is who was flagged for that hold. I saw him signaling to the Round Valley coaches.
1st and 20 for the Elks now.
Looking for some play action right here. Going deep.
We got some good-looking helmets.
I like that clean Penn State look. Just, you know.
All right, a little bit of a shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Riker hands off left side. Gain of only about a yard on the play. 2nd and 19. Maybe 18, but about a yard.
Brings up a 2nd down.
Minute off the clock here in Arizona's Choice 2nd quarter. Guys, Arizona's Choice Insurance, local broker for our community. Go in, talk to them. They're going to work their magic and look around and see what is the best deal that they could do for you from an insurance perspective. Go see Bryce and his team, located right next to the Dairy Queen, Midtown Eager, if you will, right by the high school. Number of high school kids find Dairy Queen their lunch situation because it's within walking distance. 2nd 19 for the Elks. Heavy to the right side. Riker Marble, hands off right side. Pass by Clark.
Oh.
I don't
think number 10 was looking for it. Or is that 10 or 18?
18, I think.
18.
Pass intended for number 18, Trace Whiting, I think. Stephen, would you agree there?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Trace not getting turned around there. Incomplete pass, third down. You know what I like?
think he had to get rid of it sooner than Trace was expecting.
Fair. He was selling his route still. You know what I really like about headphones that seal really well is that your sweat seals in there too. I got like these mini pools going on. It's an underwater situation.
Somehow in the desert, Wes is dealing with swimmers here.
It's true. It's just heard it here, folks. Kyle Clark heads out.
Timeout, Round Valley.
Round Valley.
Timeout. Round Valley.
All right, guys. 10-19 left in the second. Round Valley calls their first timeout, correct? I think it's the first timeout we've seen, period, across the board. While we do take a break, let's give some love to Napa Auto Parts, located in Springerville, Arizona, part of the coverage here tonight. Big thank you for being part of our advertising family. Locally owned, America's largest network of parts and repair, located in Springerville, Arizona, open 7 days a week. Go see Napa Auto Parts at the light in Springerville. Go see Dylan. Shake his hand, give him a high five, let him know that Let's Go Elks sent you when you go in to get your new battery or whatever you may need. Blinker fluid, things like that. They will have it for you there at Napa Auto Parts in the Springerville. Nothing. I thought you were going to nail me for the blinker fluid, Ethan. Not even paying attention.
I think you can get bed stretchers, turn your bed from a 6-foot to 8-foot bed there too.
It goes from a short 10 to a long 10?
Yeah.
I think that's how that works.
I was mesmerized by whatever photographer they have on the sideline. Has double leather holsters. Has got a camera hanging off each hip.
Scott,
legit
Scott, step your game up, my friend. We got to make it quick draw. Riker Marble all alone in the backfield. Pumps, looks, rolls. He's rolling to the left side. Pass is complete by Clark down at the 41-yard line.
6 yards.
That's going to be 4th and 11 or 12. I see the Elks going for it right here.
I do too. We're in the Thatcher territory, so.
That is definitely outside the school record from a field goal perspective. I think that'd be a 58, 59-yarder from that location. 58-yarder if it's on the 41.
Into the wind.
Just a little bit. Not a lot of wind, but that would. A kick that long, you definitely would be factoring in.
Earth's rotation.
The Coriolis effect?
No.
Whether they're sun flares or
Maybe.
not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Guys, somebody Google that and let me know how far off I am. I know.
Has anyone seen Shooter lately?
Riker Marble rolls to the right side. Riker's going to get the ball off. It's going to be incomplete, but Riker saves it for being a loss of about 5 or 6 yards. Thatcher will pick it up on their own 41-yard line.
That was like a Tim Tebow jump pass.
Eagles take over first down.
Elliot, we can hear it very loud and clear when the ref uses his mic. It is really good. I appreciate that he's doing it. He is yelling because the PA wasn't able to get mic'd up, and so he needs the crowd on the sideline to be able to hear it. But we turned him down, and we can hear him pretty good. So
when I saw Round Valley was going to catch that, I was kind of hoping they would intercept it.
That
would, for field position, it had been Thatcher ball at the 20 instead of up here.
All right, we're going to go right side 32. Caught up in the backfield,
number
though.
66.
Nice play defensively by number 66 for the Round Valley Elks.
Like
That's your boy, Cody Finch.
7?
6, 7 yards.
6. About 7. It's hard to tell.
Cody.
Because it's a solid 5 to the down
7.
marker.
6.5, 7.
Yeah.
They're saying 2nd and 15 on the scoreboard. I don't think that's quite right.
No.
It's
at least 16.
and a long 15.
Ethan.
I'm thinking
I'm
a
sorry.
short
There's a
7.
horse. It's dead,
I'm
and
thinking
Ethan
a
has
short-
a bat.
I think
That's
it's a
all
short
I know.
17. Short 17.
Oh. I am in the peanut gallery. I'm stuck between
This close to the train tracks, and it's going off the rails.
2nd and 17. We hand off, but again, caught in the backfield, but not brought down. Again, another one. That was 2 ankle tackles resulted in the runner not going down. Finally, a herd of elk get him in the backfield again. No gain.
Instead of a loss of 2, it was essentially a no gain.
Yep, so we're going to go 3rd and something because nobody can decide what it is. 3rd and 15, so says the scoreboard. And that actually looks like 3rd and 15 now where the 3rd down marker is.
Good thing about that play, we didn't get the first 2 opportunities, but the pursuit continued. Our defense kept
They
flowing
didn't
to the
quit.
ball.
Yeah, when somebody was tackling, they didn't stop.
Yeah.
And after the first 2, we were still pursuing. So that is a very good prop to the Elks defense. 9 in motion for the Eagles. 3 looking, pass, right side, nobody there with him. Elks pick him up. Nice, though. That's only a gain of about 2 yards. It's going to be 4th and about 14. 4th, 13. 4th and something.
I know. I was looking downfield, and there was only 1 Eagle, and there was 2 Elks standing next to him. So I was like, oh, this is going to get interesting. But apparently he had a route underneath he was looking for.
Yeah, I think they like getting ball 26 in the open field as much as they can, let him create.
But we need to be cognizant of that
Yeah.
because that means he's dangerous. If he can get broken away and get a few yards underneath him, I bet we see 26 make some big plays. But hopefully we don't see 26
Yes,
make any big
exactly.
plays. All right, back to punt. Low snap. Better punt this time for the Eagles. He's going to go out of bounds at about the 25. See where he stops. 25-ish yard line. 26, 7. I don't know.
30, 29. Okay.
They're just toying with our emotions at this point. The refs are literally just running around. I don't know what's going on. 29-yard line. 6:49 left in the second. I do know that much here in the Arizona's Choice Insurance second quarter here in Thatcher.
Hopefully we can get something moving offensively. Haven't moved the ball very well on offense tonight.
Yeah, not a lot of big plays. I mean, I feel like the most we've maybe gained is 7, 8 yards.
Well, we'll go to the stats here in a minute. Ethan can let us, or Steven can let us know when we get a chance from a stats perspective where we are. But I think there's more defensive stats in the books than there are offensive.
Oh, by far.
6:49. Riker with 1 in the back. 2 out to the right side. He's going to give to Clark. Nice sell. Clark's moving, shaking, close to an Elks first down. I think they mark it just shy, but it could be right there for an Elks first down.
I mean, if that's what it takes, I'll talk smack to the Elks all night.
9.
Because I called them out, and then they're like, all right, we'll rip 9. How about that?
Ethan, we got you in our earphones. We
Not,
got
9 3/5 yards on that.
Oh, my.
Into the Eagle lineup.
You know, but that is about what we saw Kyle Clark do all last week.
Yes.
Remember, we were talking about 9-yard runs by number 2 in the St. John's game over and over again. Let's see if we can make that happen again tonight.
That matched our total offense.
Just that right there? All right, here we go. Get a first down. Get a touchdown. 11 in motion. Elks only with 1 receiver out to the right side.
It's going to be a
Flag
legal
call.
procedure. He turned up too quick.
Yeah.
Legal motion.
So, you know, we talk about how the AIA focuses on certain things. I've seen that called more this season already than I think all last season. I wonder if that's a focal point for them is motion.
I wonder, because you're right. It's twice last week we saw it.
Once this one already. Right?
During the snap. False start.
False start on the offense. I'll bring up a
So could that be what it is? Is that still called a false start, or is that?
That would be motion.
Okay, so it is
Or
just
a
false
shift.
start.
Guard in the backfield, coach. The guard in the backfield.
Oh, no.
Guard in the backfield.
Your tackle, there's 5 in the backfield. Your tackle is.
About their tight end being in the backfield the whole month.
Well, they're conversating just a little bit right there. We're gonna let that stay on the sidelines. It's gonna be 2nd and 5 or 6. I think we might still be hot there. I'm going to turn him up just a little bit, and if we hear him talking again, we will turn it back down till the next penalty. 2nd and 5 or 6. 6 is on the board. Clark with it. Gain of
Oh, that was
Just
Baker.
a touch.
That was Gage Baker.
That was
on
Gage
that
Baker.
one.
It's going to be
No
3rd
gain.
and 6. No gain on the play.
It looked like he stumbled as soon as he got the ball.
Yep. That penalty's going to hurt. That's going to hurt, you know.
3rd and 6 for the Elks.
Would have had a first down on that penalty.
I'm not seeing any counting yet, but I would be worried getting up to the line.
We're getting fairly close. Now, are they going to indicate that? Is the ref in the backfield going to give any indication, though, to the offense, or is he just throw the
back
whistle?
judge? The back judge
Right.
on defense will. He'll start counting. We'll see him with his arm.
So no indication yet. Quick pass up the middle to Brody Ziegler.
In and out of the hands.
Would have been an Elks first down. Incomplete. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6 situation with just over 5 minutes left to play. Guys, it is an 8-8 ball game here in Thatcher. The Elks herd getting stronger here on Let's Go Elks. Guys, keep hitting that share button. Let your friends and family know where we at.
Bingham deep for the Eagles on this punt. Number 22, Madden McGill, the up back.
I'm going to look for Marble to be looking. Yep,
He
paused.
thought about it.
Yep.
He thought about it. He goes ahead and punts, though. It's going to bounce out of bounds on the 35-yard line. Caught by the defensive coordinator for the Thatcher Eagles. Nice reception.
Ball goes out right at the
35.
44. Check that. That is the 36-yard line.
Rewind. Elliot, we're glad that we can bring a little comic relief. I honestly don't know if I could be completely serious for very long at all. That's just what we do. And we're glad that you guys are along for the ride. Again, thanks for joining us here on Let's Go Elks. You guys are what make it fun. We love interacting with you. And like Ethan and I were talking, we miss some of the banter that happened on our Facebook chat. We feel like it was a more healthy chat platform. So we may try to bring that back because we love hearing from you. We love talking to you during the streams. Thatcher, flag.
Coming back.
Another false start. Oh, here, I got to maybe turn it down. This is loud.
For the snap. False start.
Janelle.
Number 9, coach.
Number 9.
Janelle,
Coach.
you are getting your money's worth tonight. Like, Janelle's getting all the calls that she wants. How much did you pay
This much
this
traveling,
individual?
they're going to need a travel agent.
Whoa. Expedia.com. We will be your
There we
sponsor.
go.
Expedia, join the herd. Join the herd. Or, you know what, I've always been a roaming gnome kind of guy. Let's go. Travel agent. I like it. I
I'm
like it.
curious because our coach has obviously had an issue on how they line up a little bit.
Why?
It-
What makes you think that, Steve?
So I'm curious if on this possession or next we get
Do we
many
see
men in
something?
the backfield
Do we see
call
something?
going the other way.
Gain of about 4 yards on the play, 2nd and 11. Steven gained the power of telepathy because we have no idea how he would know the things that were just said here on the stream. But 2nd and 11.
Just instinct. Just instinct.
It's
Been
just,
around
it was
long
just
enough.
a ringing in my ears if
Yeah.
it were, just a little bit.
Yeah, guys, we enjoy doing this. We have fun.
But you're wiggling it back and forth a lot in between plays.
Got to keep her nice and steady. Under center, 2 in the backfield, hand to the right side.
Nice.
Gain of 1 on the play, 3rd and 10. Who was on that tackle? There's still a pile going on.
Up back, stuffed that play. Who was that?
55.
55.
Round Valley Elks, number 55 with a tackle. That'd be your boy Derek Gillum.
Or is it 65?
Gilliam.
Gilliam.
It's my favorite thing to hear.
65. They
Visiting
got it
team
wrong. That was
announcers
Dana.
pronounce.
That was Dana.
Markle? Riker Markle? Riker.
Gilliam.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Elks, again, Elks cannot get sucked into something bad here. Quick pass up the middle. 20 is all alone. 21 beating the Elks defense for 6 points with 3:27 left in the half.
Number 4 was with him and looked back and stopped running for a half second like he thought there was a
What's taking
handoff
so
or
long?
something.
Yeah.
And then 21 turned the afterburner on, and he gone.
These guys, they're touchdowns, 3rd and 10 and 4th and 15.
I was just about to say 3rd down is the most dangerous moment right now for the Elks defense. We're seeing just little mistakes, right? Staten just not covering quite enough or taking his foot off the gas, right? And And fourth down as well. We saw that fourth and long opportunity. PAT opportunity for the Eagles right now, 56 with the kick. It's low, but I think it's through. That's going to be a good one. It's going to be a 15-8 ball game. 3:27 left in the Arizona's Choice Insurance second quarter. You're watching Let's Go Elks, guys. Thanks for joining the action here. The weather is on point now. I was saying a little cooler, and I think we got it. Either that or I stopped moving, and now it's a little cooler.
Either way, I'll take it.
You know, we don't have any travel agents on the stream as sponsors, but we do have a title agent. So a huge thanks to Carly and Pioneer Title Agency for joining us here. Once again, they've been longtime supporters of Let's Go Elks coverage. Guys, if you are buying, selling, doing something with your property and you need a title agent, go see Carly. She really breaks it down, makes it nice and easy. She's the branch manager and escrow officer there in Springerville, Arizona, using Pioneer Title Agency. Opens the doors to success and friendship. Go see the really cool people there in Springerville. I guess it would be like Midtown 2 of Springerville. I think it's still Midtown, just around the corner situation by the post office there.
Call it a long Midtown.
That one's not going to die, is it, Ethan? Steven, you're not riding home with him. I'm going to have 3.5 hours of this on the way home. Short kick, nice. Would you call that a squib? I mean, would you call it?
No, pooch. That would be a pooch.
It's a good boy. It's a good boy.
And that's giving respect to our return game. The last one they kicked deep, we about brought back. So they're like, we're not going to get that one. We're going to get a sideline warning right here is my guess.
With a flag, is it still going to be just a warning?
Yeah.
First time it's a warning,
yeah.
Right? Let's not burn those bridges in the second quarter, though. I'm getting quiet because I want to hear, as he can yell at my face.
Sideline warning. Round Valley.
It's like a swimming paddle motion is what that is. Yeah. That's actually like bring it on spirit fingers, I think is what that might be, the sideline warning. So that's a warning the first time, Steven. 15-yard penalty the second time. Is that what we'd see if it comes back again? And you never want to see a non-player get called for a penalty and cause the game to change a little bit.
But sometimes sideline warning is a player, that they're outside of the box, their 3-yard box, and referee trips over them or something like that.
Non-active player, yes, I guess. Somebody not on the field, right?
Yep. Yeah, a lot of times we assume it's the coach that's the problem, but a lot of times it's just the player stepped inside the 3-yard box.
Or a player outside the box, right?
Yeah.
Kyle Clark's going to get a couple of yards on the play, call it 4. 2nd and 6 with 3:18 left on the clock. Round Valley with plenty of time to work the clock down and get another touchdown on the field. Very feasible to see a tie ball game, or if the Elks go for 2, being up 1 as we go into halftime here. Elks, again, this is where coaches, I think, play a larger part. Ethan, would you agree, where time management, clock management is more a coach's game, unless we go to a no huddle and then it is the quarterback's baby at that point?
I've been given a heads up. You might want to see what your mom's post from your mom, the comment your mom made on there.
That's my little. That's my little sister.
Okay.
Oh, that was a little early, but
was that an incomplete pass?
It was.
Number 18.
Malia Jahedi McBurdy watching the live stream, letting me know that whenever I try to sound like a turntable, I sound like R2D2. I'll take either. I guess it was meant to be a turntable, but I'll take R2D2. I don't think we have anything happening at halftime, so our sideline camera is going to head on up.
I mean, I can still see it.
Yeah, it's working fine. Riker Marble rolls left side, passes up. We're going down the left side, 2-to-1 coverage. They had him. They just had him boxed in there. Nobody was touching him, but they sure weren't letting him, I think, get where he wanted to be.
Yeah, that would have had to be a perfect pass and
right
a great
in there.
Catch, and a great catch to complete that there.
In all fairness, 22 did turn around and put a hand on his shoulder and pushed him backwards.
Let's watch it again here. Riker Marble, nice pass up left side again, though, just the double coverage. I think I do see that right at the end there. Maybe he was in preparation of a reception to a tackle.
He was about between the 30 and the 25.
Just a little
And,
bump there. Yep.
Yeah, he just turned around, I think, to keep tabs of where he was, but it ended up being a pretty forceful pump the brakes.
Less than a minute of offense. Round Valley now punting the ball to the Thatcher Eagles to the 16-yard line. He's going to go for it. 34 with the carry, trying to get around the outside. He steps out on the 37-38 yard line. Nice shot there by Jensen Bigelow. Keep getting it done that way, sir. That's a 34 with the carry. You know, he had some force with him, but I don't think he had the force with him to make the touchdown. Miley, would you agree? I don't know.
Nice punt there by Riker.
So
50 yards on the punt.
So I guess that's what I get for talking time clock management. The Elks trying to drain the clock, getting to halftime, because just like that, we have 2:24, and the Eagles now in a very similar opportunity. 2.5 minutes, a lot of time before halftime, and they have 2 timeouts left. One timeout.
New quarterback in, number 3.
Low snap. Janelle, get ready for it. Number 3, Brett Jones, quarterback in right now, junior. He had 2 in the backfield with him.
Before the snap. False start.
2 tickets, Monaco.
Yes.
76, coach. 70.
You're crazy.
Fans.
You know what? I guess I'm not this close to the referees most of the time, but it is nice that he's calling out the numbers to the coaches, letting them know exactly where that's happening.
They typically do. They try to let them know the offender.
We're just not this close.
Yeah.
We're a bit a ways away in the dome. This would be like not even to the stairs, I think, where we're sitting right now.
Correct.
All right, number 3, looking to the right side. Pump, 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 throws to the right side. 21. He's not going to get to it. 18 on the defense there. No comment.
Yeah.
Pass incomplete, stops the clock. 2:17 here in Arizona's Choice second quarter coverage here on Let's Go Elks.
I need a cough button for when I'm laughing at things that are happening around me. So.
I think that's half the fun. Like
yeah.
it was kind of unnerving when we started doing this, being kind of in like enemy territory.
Yeah.
But for those of you that don't know, more often than not, we are in we're in the home bleachers when we're doing this, and we are commenting, we're cheering on the Elks, we're doing stuff, and sometimes it's not friendly. Sometimes we don't get the friendliest of looks as we're commentating. So
and they've been good here tonight. You know, the fans have been good to us tonight, and
so far so good.
There have been a couple of times in the past where fans got in my face and I forgot that I had a microphone on. And
it happens.
You know, Gilbert North is one memory I have of that. There.
Are you recording right now, Russ? Make sure you turn it off. Sorry, guys, I'm talking to our camera crew. They're getting kind of teed up for halftime. Now that was another instance right there, Stephen. We were literally like shoulder to shoulder with the ALA alumni.
Yes.
Like we were actually in a couple of their seats, and they let us know.
And they were mad about it the whole game, that we took their spots a little bit. And yeah, that was a tough one. But usually we don't have that problem. But
no, that was later in the season. It was a playoff game, so that was kind of tough.
Yeah.
Russ, we can wait until halftime if we need to, because we're back at the action, guys. Timeout is over. 2:17 left as the Elks are down 15-8.
Here's another critical 3rd and long. See if we can shut them down this time.
3rd and 15. Quarterback rolling to the right side. Here's another pass.
Screen.
32.
Set up the screen.
We've seen this one before. Brought down, though. Nice tackle, though. Not letting him go. I think that's Riker, but I'm not sure. Show me. 32. Is that Gavin Pettit?
Yes. Great job of recognition of what's going on, getting out there to stop the screen.
Good awareness as it's now 1:56. Clock runs, 4th and long. And just like that again, guys, are we going to turn over? Oh, timeout. 1:55, timeout Round Valley, I think now.
Yes.
I thought he was going to say it, but he did not turn his button on, or we're backwards now. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's trying to figure out where he's at.
Hold up. Another timeout as we inch forward to halftime coverage. Hang out with us. We'll have some chatty Cathiness for you. I've got to find something to drink. I'm going to have to find the Yeti, though, before we get too deep into it.
That play right there, you guys both being interior linemen, you've got to recognize that as a defense lineman. Hey, they're letting me through way too easy.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to find.
There's a reason. Start yelling. You're yelling it.
I've got to find what's going on. So great job by Pettit getting that recognition, getting out on the tackle.
Guys, some shout-outs to Beehive Homes of Eager. Join the friendly family there at Beehives in Eager. Comfort home-like atmosphere where you're treated like family. If your loved ones need a little bit of extra care, they've got home-cooked meals, super friendly staff. They took care of my great Aunt Gwen. Go see the awesome people there at Beehive Homes in Eager, Arizona.
Do we go for the block here?
You send a few people, right? I mean, put some pressure on it. Ooh. Nice punt that's not going to travel very far. Really high, not distant, bounces back for the Elks. They are going to cover the ball at the 44-yard line. Hey, Russ, can you get me my drink? There's a 12 and then you want water? Please. 144. Guys, we've had more changes of possession in the last 90 seconds. Like, I guess I was just assuming halftime was going to be here, like, gone, moving,
5
boom.
minutes ago?
Yeah, yep. And it's slowing down. Round Valley Elks pick up. Hey, Rustin.
With the exception of a big play here or there, Thatcher and Round Valley are both struggling to move the ball.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Elks. Riker. Oh, no,
that's Brett.
Brett Jordan all alone. Reception.
Nice.
Out of bounds, stops the clock. Who was that?
Number 18.
Was that 18?
That
was
Sticky
18.
Fingers. That's Mr. Sticky Fingers there.
Whiting? Trace Whiting, I do believe.
Yeah.
We got the Pettit bros watching. Gavino.
Ball at the 43-yard line of the Eagles.
First and 10 for the Elks from the Eagle 43. Brett Jordan all alone. We got two receivers out each side. Roll to the left side. Brett's looking. He gets it before number 9. Works him in the backfield. Incomplete pass. Stops at 114.
Number 18. That's Chase Whiting. Number 24 for the Eagles on the coverage, Crew Ferris.
Oh, yeah.
Second down and 10.
He was coming. Number 9 was coming to put a hurt on, and Brett was able to get away with it, or get away with the ball.
He's realized that the tackle is not fast enough to keep up with him, so he's not even touching him. He's staying an arm's length away and just running around him.
That's definitely an adjustment we're going to need the Elks. Hopefully the coaching staff up here going to be communicating down.
My son saw that last night in JV game. Their end would play out wide where he was almost having to sprint to try to catch that edge.
To cause that coverage to happen.
Yeah.
One in the backfield now. We see a little bit different. Brett Jordan. I think pass is going to hit the ground and stop. It's going to be third down. Intended for Riker.
I look for a deep one down the seam to Riker.
Send
right
it
here.
Yeah. But for that to happen, the offensive line has to get it done.
Yeah.
Third and 10.
I mean, I don't envy number 55. I didn't play a lot of tackle. I was an interior lineman mostly, but it doesn't feel good when you know the person you're supposed to be blocked is behind you.
Yeah.
Well, and it's tough, especially when you're on the weak side. You were it. You are the guy to make the stop happen. Brett Jordan, 5 steps back, pass to the right side to Riker. Marble.
Oh, dang it.
They're going to call that incomplete. Pass intended for Riker, defense by number 34. Steven, nice call there. Riker Marble at about a 20-yard, 30-yard pass there. Riker touching it, but defense by 34 stopping it. A flag on the play. Is that going to be holding by the Elks?
Yes, a holding.
During the play. Holding.
Holding against the Elks.
They're going to take fourth down.
They're going to decline the penalty, so it's going to be 4th and 10. Ball's going to stay where it's at. Elks don't need to keep moving back. They're anticipating them taking the penalty. Less than a minute, though. Steven, 4th and 10, what do we do? Same play?
Yeah.
You work the same thing again?
We're going deep, hitting the sideline. I'd see a sideline route here.
I could see a quicker pass, maybe to the far side of the field, just enough to get the first down, get it out of bounds.
Yep. Timeout.
Round Valley's last timeout, yeah.
Looking at film this week.
Timeout.
Number 9 caught
Round
my eye.
Valley.
Number 9 caught
Last
my eye
timeout of the half.
On the 2 films I watched of Thatcher. The guy's a beast coming off the edge. He caused havoc
in both games I watched. They just really hard to block. So we've done a decent job with him, but
I would say the way he's rushing with that pass, though, he's begging for a draw to come underneath.
yeah.
You just hold on to it, look like you're going to pass. He puts his head down and starts charging, and then you just got to bring it on a delay right up behind, and I think you get underneath him and into the secondary.
The other thing that how hard he goes, he's risking a roughing the QB.
Yeah.
You know, if they get it off a step sooner, and he's kept
Right up in there, yeah.
You know, things like that. But and you notice for the most part we've rolled away from him, so he has to catch us to get the hit on.
All right, guys, back at the action. Just under a minute. Round Valley with receivers out both sides. I believe that's still Brett Jordan. Yep, we got a right-handed quarterback rolling to the right side. Lots of pressure. I couldn't even see the Elk right there in the middle of the Thatcher offense, or Thatcher sideline there.
Incomplete.
Intended for Whiting. I think that was Whiting there.
Another change of possession in the last 4 minutes.
53 seconds left in the half. Here, we'll see if we can catch it.
Oh, yeah, well, I thought, were we trying to set up a screen to the left? But no, we just missed
We just
all
missed
of them.
blocks, yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like a screen. I was feeling the same thing, but then I'm like, wait,
They were
where's the
there
rest?
so fast, I was like, oh, was he trying to run right and then come back to the left, and he just didn't have time to set his feet?
Yep.
And so he pushed it out of bounds? But no, it did not appear to be thus.
Did we get the battery swapped? Is it charging, or are we waiting for halftime? We should have done it during a timeout,
See
but
if
we're all
our
right.
defense can hold.
3 with the pass right side. It is picked up. Pass is complete to 21, I think. Let me double check. Was that? I think that was 21 or no?
26.
They're quick to the ball. 42 seconds. Clock's moving. Thatcher in a hurry, looking to extend their lead. Elks not wanting to make it any more. A lot of pressure there. Bobble on the ball.
Yeah, that's going to be, yeah.
So they
Even just
took
with
out
his-
that was a new coverage. They pulled number 4 because they couldn't keep up with him. And number 10, that's Madrid, was keeping up with him but lost track of the ball.
And just
so
put
he
his hands up.
Put his hands up.
I'll take that every time over a touchdown.
Yep.
Stop the play. Yep, stops the play.
It's
First
not-
and 10.
During play. Pass interference.
And it's not a spot foul. It's 15-yard penalties, so.
Ball resting on the 27-yard line of Elks.
First and 10, 29 seconds. Elks need to drain the clock. They're looking to keep it on the ground if we can, keep it in bounds. 3 looking to pass left side, looks to the right side. One-on-one coverage. With 18 seconds, Thatcher will extend their lead before we go into halftime. That is not what you want from the Elks' perspective, because the Elks getting the ball in the third quarter, we wanted to come back. Just one touchdown now. Now we're digging ourselves out a little bit.
Yep.
And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Elks typically don't play great from a 2-score deficit.
Will you stop?
One down, they go hard. At 2,
will you stop being the bad news bear?
I
Ethan?
hate being the bad news bear.
That was going to be my opening comment, Ethan, for halftime coverage. So I'm going to hold it and bring it back then, but because you and I were talking about that on the way down, so we'll put a pin in that one and come back to it when we start our halftime coverage here in just a minute. There's 18 seconds left. So the Elks are going to get the ball. They're going to get a play, most likely. Maybe 2 if it's an incomplete pass, but
I drop a knee.
you're just going to take a knee and walk in. We've
Yeah.
seen the Elks do that a lot.
You don't want a silly mistake.
A pick
Fluke,
six,
pick
something
six,
happened.
Go from a competitive game to now you're
A
in
3.
desperation mode coming out of halftime.
14-point ball game right now. Yep, that's how math works. I had to double check myself in my brain. 14-point ball game as we get close to halftime as we're wrapping up Arizona's Choice Insurance coverage. Still a little bit of wind, not a lot though, nothing that's going to affect our kickers too much. Nice big flag though they got here in Thatcher at EAC.
Not as big as one at the Dome. But
I was, after I said it, I'm like, it's bigger than most you'd see in outside fields, but Kyle Clark's going to head right up the middle. He's going to get to the 30-yard line. Round Valley's going to get the ball with 15 seconds, and I was not paying attention, guys. I'm sorry. I was too wrapped up in to see if they were going to do something silly with the kick. 15 seconds left in the ballgame.
half.
Robbie Sherwoods.
I was about to say, Robbie, don't do it.
Robbie, don't.
Stay strong.
Trail riders, they'll take it. No, just Robbie. Robbie's going to go eat his feelings. Go find some ice cream, Robbie. Come back for the second half. It's okay.
I like that product placement, though. But if you have to, Trail Rider is not a bad spot to do it.
I'm just saying. Friday night fish fry. Get it done.
Anything with green chili on it?
Unfortunately, they are down a few employees right now because half of them are on the field right now. Trail Riders, proud supporter of Elks Athletics and proud employer of Elks Athletics. So not quite kneeling the ball, Steven, but essentially a quarterback holding on to it. It's pretty safe play. We're going to go into half. The Thatcher Eagles up 22 to your Round Valley Elks with 8 as we wrap up the first half of play here in Thatcher and we go into halftime.
One of those, maybe we can catch them sleeping, thinking we're going to give it on the strong side and quarterback go 30 yards down the backside.
He'd have to get out of bounds because we'd need to have a backup to that play right now.
Yeah.
15 minutes on the clock, guys, as we start our LeSueur Advanced Automotive halftime coverage here in Thatcher, Arizona. We're going to put some batteries in to charge.
Is that the one that was right there?
It is.
So that's the charged one.
This is fine? Okay, I'm going to leave this right here, and we'll put it in the other camera.
I think they're
So, guys, if you need to get yourself something to drink right now, head down to Trail Riders, get you some fish fry ordered. We got 15 minutes as they get ready to start the clock. We're going to have us a little bit of a chit-chat here.
You know, we're in the game, you know.
Like EA Sports we are.
But our numbers, you know, we've got 6 yards total offense.
What?
We've got 6 yards total offense.
So so very literally our offense needs to get in the game. Yeah. We had the pick six and 2-point conversion, and that has almost been the extent of the offensive drive for the Round Valley Elks.
Our best offense has been our special teams.
Fair.
You know, we've had some good returns, things like that. Our special teams have kept us in unfavorable and us in favorable positions most of the game.
This is going to be a long halftime because they haven't even started the clock yet.
Yeah, I think the most concerning thing for me right now is that Thatcher's defensive line has lost all respect for our offensive line, and they are just bull rushing every play as hard and as fast as they can. And right now, we haven't had an answer.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting then to see Jordan go in at quarterback and to see that change happen when we see a weaker offensive line showing right now, right?
I think they do that when it's we're in a more passing situation because they want to get Riker out as a
eligible receiver,
receiving
right?
threat.
Yeah, I don't think Brett Jordan ever had somebody in the backfield with him. It was always 4 receivers.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, 5 wide and yes.
So,
and that help, you know, as a defensive lineman, you know, he doesn't have any help. You can pin your ears back.
Yep.
We're not even going to look for the run. We can bull rush and just go upfield and see what we get.
So, Ethan, you started talking about it right before the half, and it was something that we talked about on the way down, that we were worried that the Elks perform really well when they're up. The Elks have a hard time digging out of holes sometimes when they're down. And then you made the comment right before halftime that when there's a 2-touchdown deficit that we see that struggle happen. Do you want to expound on that a little bit, either what we were talking about or just what you've seen in the first half? How's that going to affect the Elks here in the second?
I mean, we saw it a lot last year in certain games when we were really in it, when we're only a score down, we're fighting. As soon as it gets to 2 scores, it's almost like there's a sense of urgency sets in, and the Elks, I don't think that they're not trying, but they're trying so hard that it starts coming apart on them.
They get tight.
They get so tight, so anxious, so worked up that coaches got to figure out a way to get them settled down, say, hey, look, I know it feels like we're under the gun, but we just got to play smart and sound right now. And we just got to get through it and get back in this thing.
Yeah. If we come out, we do get the ball, start the half, we can come out, put a drive together, build some confidence to that offensive line, put a drive together, get on the board. Now it's 1 touchdown game. We can relax and just play ball and play how we did most of the first half. We're good.
Yeah.
Those big plays, third and long, 4th and long, most of their scores came that way. They didn't drive on us ever.
No.
So I take that back. Their first drive, they did drive the length of the field, but scored on 4th and 15.
So to kind of tack onto that just a little bit, there are times that we see the Elks, because of roster and size, unfortunately, get a little tired against larger teams in the second half. And that's why I said early on, everybody has the gas, the pedal to the metal. Is that going to be something that we need to worry about in the third and fourth quarter? Later in the third, more beginning of the fourth quarter, do you think that's going to factor in, or do you think the Elks have balanced it well where we're going to have gas in the tank going into the fourth quarter?
Well, when you're playing out of desperation, it drains you faster.
Anxiety sets in.
Yes, every play has got to be everything I got, and after a while, it just catches up to you. I think that's what happens to the Elks a lot, is not so much that they ever give up or lose confidence. I think they just get so anxious that they start to fade going down the stretch.
I know they've picked up conditioning in practice, and both coach and player led, that they're doing some things they haven't done in a long time, and encouraged by the players and the captain. So I think we're going to see a little bit different than we saw that first game, where we definitely ran out of gas in that fourth quarter against Morenci. I don't see that being as big of a problem tonight.
So, guys, you're Coach Baca or Coach Haas, because I see those being 2 pivotal conversations that happen at halftime, right? We've talked about the line needing to make some changes. You see Coach Baca leading the team. You're one of those coaches. What are you saying to the Elks here at halftime today?
I think some things we're saying, we don't need to panic. We get the ball. We just got to, Coach Haas is going to be telling them, these are the changes we need to make on the offensive line just so we can get a little bit more opening on the run plays, a little bit more time on the pass plays. Let's go out there, push down the field, get in, score, and then we're good to go.
Ethan, anything you'd add? What are the coaches saying to the boys?
Saying to the boys, hey, chin up. A lot of game left to play. We can play with these guys. On defense, barring some mistakes, we've been shutting them down. Mm-hmm. We got excited in that last drive when they were throwing the ball and they were in the hurry up. We're going to make some adjustments. We're not going to let that happen again, right? Yeah. And we're just going to come out. We're going to play our game. We got the ball. So it's our time to get it done.
Yeah.
I like it. Guys, we are in the middle of the LeSueur Advanced Automotive halftime show. Aaron just working on a vehicle for us this week, actually getting a lot of stuff done. So if you need something worked on, big or small, go see Mr. LeSueur. Certified gas and diesel, friendly staff. They'll take care of what you need. They'll help you explain it in really basic terms for you right there in the middle of Eager. Go see LeSueur Advanced Automotive on the east side of the road in Eager. Aaron, a huge supporter of Round Valley Athletics. A huge thanks for being part of Let's Go Elks and bringing your halftime coverage here in Thatcher, Arizona. As the Round Valley Elks looking to dig out of a hole just a little bit, hoping again to Ethan and my point earlier that 2-touchdown deficit, especially a touchdown right at the end of the half, doesn't deflate you, doesn't take the gas out of you. We need to see the Elks come out strong and running hard. A big return helps turn that momentum around. Just little things that help the Elks running out onto the field early in the third.
Yep. I see a short kick by Thatcher. I don't think
just to mess with things.
Well, they don't want us to get a return. I don't see them.
Oh, they don't want us to see us turn it up.
Yeah, I see them doing a little pooch kick again like they did before. giving us field position, but not the momentum of a big return.
So, Stephen, where are we at from a penalties perspective? That's one thing, because we've had a lot of little ones, right? Nothing huge, nothing too big.
One
the
big,
face mask on Riker,
yeah,
right?
Well, the pass interference
yes.
on us. They've actually got more penalty yards than us. As long as I didn't miss any, 35 on them, 25 to us.
So fairly even from a penalties perspective.
We've both had a big 15-yarder that they face masked us. We got pass interference on them.
And every one of those 5-yarders was a false start, correct, I think. And so just 6 false starts that we have on the books right now, and then 1 large penalty, like Steven said, for both teams. Guys, just under 10 minutes, actually right about 10 minutes, because they're going to put 3 minutes on the clock once we run out to 0 and we finish our halftime coverage here. Guys, we're going to hang out for just a second. We'll be right back with you. You've been watching Let's Go Elks. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the herd. We'd appreciate the love. And guys, do us a favor. If you're listening during halftime, hit that like button. Rotate your phone a little bit over on the left side. Hit that like, give it a thumbs up, and we'll keep the action going here in the second half. You're watching Let's Go Elks. All right, Ethan, get that headset back on. We got something special for you. We got about 6.5 minutes left here for just a minute, and we are going to bring somebody on. We've had them on before. They've chatted with us. It's been a little bit, but we're gonna be joined by the man himself, Mr. Marble. How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Oh, I don't know yet. We'll find out.
I'd be better
Yes.
if the score was a little different, but
So we're just about 20 yards away, but talk to us. The game from your perspective. What have you seen? What have you liked? What do we need to make adjustments on?
well, clearly it's our secondary that's getting hurt defensively. I think our front line is doing their job on defense and they're pressuring the quarterback. But the last couple of touchdowns looks like we haven't put as much pressure on him, giving him a little more time, making him throw the ball, and he's hit his targets the last couple of times without the pressure. So.
Yep. We got beat, like you said, the secondary. We got beat pretty bad here. Stanton, unfortunately, unable to cover.
Yep.
That 121 was pretty wide.
Got a couple calls that I'm not sure about, but that's the way football is.
Not a lot of penalties from a yardage perspective. We're running 25 and 35, so not a ton of penalties. A lot of false starts, both ways.
Both ways.
So we always talk about that because the AIA focuses on 2 or 3 things every year. Are they focusing on that, staying set before the ball? Because I feel like we've seen it forever.
You know, we've had that in basketball. When I coached basketball, they would come to us and say, hey, we're working on this year, make sure that we're not doing the carrying thing. And so maybe they're doing the same thing this year. Maybe they've let the coaches know ahead of time, too, hey, we're sticking to this rule. So
and they're usually pretty good about that. You as a coach know, hey, guys, we're not going to let traveling happen this time. We're not messing with this. And so maybe they're saying line, stay set. I don't know.
Yep. Offensively, we gotta move the ball, and it starts with that front line. We got to get some push from those big guys up front, and see if we can start running the ball a little bit better.
That was going to be my next question for you: is adjustments. What do we see happening different? And I think that we would agree is we've got to get offense in drive, and we've got to get that offensive line set. We got to give the quarterback, whichever one it is, some time to do something. We were talking a little bit. I think it was off mic about do we have it in our playbook, or do we have the ability to where we can give that quarterback a little more time, even if our offensive line is still struggling? And I think we do. We just don't see Round Valley go to something like that very often, where we can pitch and then throw, do something a little bit different.
Yeah, well, and I think you saw Coach Baca make a few adjustments there towards the end as far as shorter passes. Obviously in the 2-minute drill, a little different, but when right before that, he was looking at quick passes, short passes, so where the line doesn't have to give him quite as much time. And we made a couple plays. Throws weren't on the money, that's for sure. But sometimes I think that might be the answer if we're going to throw the balls. We got to look short and just try to slowly pick them apart. Rather than try to get that big chunk.
They saw it late in the second when we knew we needed the yardage. We were double covered pretty well, and I mean they would have just had to thread the needle right into that receiver, right? And so I would agree. Quick passes, go to the outside. Let's kind of chip away at some yardage a little bit. Ethan, what are you thinking?
I mean, I feel like we need to look through the playbook and say, what do we got? QB draw. What do we got? Maybe a reverse screen pass. We got to do something to at least make the defense hold for that half a second and say, hey, stay home for just that half a beat. Makes all the difference in the world for an interior lineman. And especially the tackles have had their hands full with their defensive ends.
Well, and if we look back at St. John's last week, that play action to Brett, that pass to Brett, I mean, maybe we look at some play action.
Yep.
But it starts with
play action is tough if you're not running the ball.
We got to push the ball first, though. You're right. We got to push the ball first. We got to be able to get downhill. So
I think the big pivot we need to see offensively is that offensive line to dig in, get mean. We got to give our guys some time. We got to make some holes as well, right? So the offensive coming aggressive. We're getting the ball right here, right? So that's what we need to see. We need offense to make a statement in 3 minutes.
I expect Coach Baco, he'll make the adjustments, and you'll see a better second half. I'm sure of that.
Right on. So from a dad perspective, we can have a proud dad moment. Your pick six, your son's pick six there. Talk us through that. That was a pretty sweet little play.
I was at the top of the stadium here for a minute talking to a friend and I saw it from way up there, and I'm thinking all I could think is just get there. Just make it. Just beat that guy. Whatever you got to do, beat him. But I'm up there yelling like I'm glad I wasn't near anybody because
He finished it, and he finished it well. And we've said that, like, again, the offensive needing to set the pace, because really our biggest offense right now has been defense and special teams. We need to see the offense now take the ball and run with it here in the third.
Yeah, and you notice Thatcher, they made a smart move. I was talking to someone else down there, Casey Williams, about they're not going to punt. They're not going to kick to our guys after Kyle Dingnier broke one.
Right.
You know, so I don't expect to see Thatcher kicking the ball to us anymore.
No, you're going to risk it with 4th and long. You're just going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So right as we finish up, I know it's the LeSueur Advanced Automotive halftime show, but it's the Treadmasters first quarter. Any special plugs you want to give us? We appreciate all the love and support that Treadmasters gives us. What's going on in your guys' neck of the woods over there?
Well, we're trying to input a new software system so that we can make things a little easier and better for our customers, where we can do some online things and looking at that option. But really, we just appreciate the support from the community.
So follow you guys then on social, or what's the website? How, for anybody that's wanting to kind of check that out, where will that be?
Follow us on Facebook. We've got our Facebook up and going.
Okay.
So make sure you follow us on Facebook, and we're starting with that, and then we're working on a website that will tie into our software at the store, so that you can see what we have in stock and make your decisions before you even get to the shop.
Oh, cool. So like a tire perspective, things like that, we'll be able to see what you guys have available and work that way?
You bet. Yep,
oh,
that's the plan.
That's fantastic. Guys, check it out. A huge thanks to Ryan Marble of Treadmasters as we wrap up halftime coverage and get ready.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, thanks. Guys, we're right back at it. All right. Let's get busy. Let's get after it. Third quarter brought to you by Sierra Propane.
Well, this is the Elks' opportunity to set the pace for the second half.
We talked about it for 20 minutes. Now we need to see it happen.
Yeah, what was all the noise there?
So he caught the ball and
hit a knee.
Well, he bobbled it and it hit the ground, and so he went to a knee and picked it back up, but his knee was still down. And so he started running again, and so
they're wanting the play to stop right there.
Yeah,
they're not wrong.
No.
So
and they moved it back.
They did.
Responded
yeah.
it.
So we're going to start just past the 20. Yep, we're going to be on the 21-22 yard line. Here we go, guys. Marble back at the quarterback. He's going to keep it, trying to get around the outside. He gets tripped up by the last man. He's going to get a couple yards on the play. 2nd and 8. Guys, if you can believe it or not, Sierra Propane celebrating their 40th year in business in our community. And I say this every time, but it's never not true, that if you've ever had a kid play a Little League team, if you've ever had a kid play soccer, basketball, whatever it is, you've either had a kid on the Sierra Propane team or you've played against the Sierra Propane team. They are all up in our community's business, taking care of your heating needs, your propane needs, and our community needs in general. Just brought the huge balloon festival back.
Yeah.
That just got done. Left side. That's going to be a carry for a number of yards.
There we go.
Some aggression up the middle. We
Yep.
see a little bit of offensive line activity there.
Mm-hmm.
Gage Baker with the carries, what I'm hearing. 3rd down, 4 yards. I always like having the dad's perspective, asking
Yep.
Ryan about that pick 6. You know, it's just kind of fun to get to hear his thoughts there. Did we get our field camera back over there? I haven't seen those two yahoos.
They haven't booted up yet. They're working on getting over
Oh,
there.
Rustin's
They're
walking.
in
I
the-
see him heading around the corner.
Yeah, he's in the end zone. That's going to be a nice shot right there.
See if he'll get it booted up. 3rd and 4. Oh, get it. No, hold it, Rustin. Riker Marble's going to hang on to it. Cut up. There we go. That's a 1st down and then some. Runs out of bounds on the 45-yard line.
Hey,
We'll
a
take
first down is a great start.
Yes.
Yep.
That's the first offensive first down
Of the night for us?
That hasn't come from a penalty.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. We talked about it.
I may have missed one, but I think that may be our first one.
Hey, let us know in the comments if we're off one there.
No, we are. We did get another one on a pass. So.
Yes.
See Rulin saying that the same thing. Get that run game going. And we just saw that Riker Marble finding some room around the right side. Again, the offensive line has got to help make that happen.
You know, we ran 2 direct plays, meaning there's no hesitation, catch and run, handoff right up the middle, quick hitters. Don't give time for that offense to do any defensive line to do anything.
Roundall going to get caught up in the backfield, loss of about 2 yards on the play, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, Riker having to jump and corral that high snap, which kind of delayed the run just a little bit. Kind of blew up that play from the start. Which I'm impressed he got it corralled and down as quick as he did.
He's wiry.
But it's that D end. Number 9. Causing some more problems for the Elks so far.
Number 9, senior Carter Peck.
Look how wide he plays out here.
We got 2 to the left side. Riker is not going to give. He's going to make that pass happen. Brett Jordan, correct?
Yes.
Yep. Brett Jordan just short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and about 2. Nice grab there by Jordan.
3 is Brett Jordan. That is good.
Chipping away. That's what we talked about. That's what we need to see, and so far the Elks making it happen. I remember when we would play, we would talk offensively, guys, 4 yards a carry. If we can do that, nobody can stop us.
Yep.
Right? You obviously want more, but if you can get those 4 yards a carry, you're headed to the end zone. 3rd and 2. Riker's got a buddy back with him. We got 2 to the right side. Nothing happening on the left side, except for Riker's going to run to the left side. 55 lead blocker.
Nice cut. Oh, just
short. They're going to mark it about a half yard.
It depends on the spot.
One's going to be short.
Just short. Yeah, we're about a foot and a half short.
On that stop. 4th down and 1.
You're not punting.
No.
You're going for it.
4th down and 1 is a good time to get loud for the defense.
It's a good time to get loud for the offense. I think he got through there. Gage Baker, he's a yard past.
Yep.
Yes.
That was Gage, I believe.
Yep.
Whew.
Good 3-yard gain.
We'll take it. Give it a first down. Let's move those chains.
2 first downs back to back.
Well, this is what they needed to do. So
Yes.
as long as they can finish this drive with some points, I mean, we're still in it.
Yep.
You turn that around right now, whether it's 1 or 2 on the PAT. We get the defense out there to do their thing. Again, defense finishing 4 plays, getting 4 downs taken care of.
I'd like a play action right here.
Is it just me, or do we see that less than we used to? I feel like we see play action a little less than it used to happen. 1st and 10.
And you've got to time it right. You got to do it at the right time.
Again, Round Valley putting nobody over here on the right side. Wide side of the field, completely open. Kyle Clark with the carry. Clark for about 4 yards. Flag on the play on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Is that going to be a hit?
Could be a hold from that position too, though.
He's pointing to the Elks. Let's listen in. Maybe. Dang it. He doesn't have something turned on, but it is holding against the Elks.
Back up the Elks to
Well, we might have had one good half of officiating microphone. Hopefully he gets it back on here. We'll take a look. It's so hard because those guys are just inaccessible once the game gets. There's no interrupting them, no getting with them. Up just a little bit there. The wild and crazy field camera.
4-yard gain, and then 10 yards back.
1st and long for the Elks. 11 in motion left side. 1 wide receiver right out to the right side. Riker's going to hold on to it left side. Riker's going to get 5 yards on the play. 2nd and about 12, 13. Nope, 2nd longer than that. 2nd.
Long 12.
Long 12.
Long 12 there.
I'll take that.
check that. My spotter says that was Patrick Nicholas on the stop.
Five minutes already gone in the Sierra Propane 3rd quarter. That's what the ground game does, though.
Yep.
What is that?
Pterodactyl.
That is a nasty June bug that is on your arm now.
Where? Get out of here. He's over there now.
I better not do that.
Poor, I was like, who's going to get that present? All right, 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Riker Marble looking to the right side. No go there with pressure.
Smart play.
Incomplete. Pass was going to be intended on the right side here, but seeing the coverage by 24 elects to the no-go.
Brings up a 3rd down and 13.
Are you by Rustin?
I'm glad you asked because I was looking for him a little bit. Emily, if you're watching, we would never lose sight of your child. I promise. 3rd and 13. Elks heavy to the left side, again leaving the wide side of the field open. Kyle Clark does not get it, left side. Riker's rolling to the right, but he's left-handed. Pass with his right hand. Completed pass as well. To Brett Jordan. Okay, guys, we've got to watch this because Riker switches hands, throws with his right. Brett Jordan with coverage. This is definitely worthy of a White Mountain Regional Medical Center instant replay. So a lot of pressure. You can see Riker running away from the pressure. Switches hands, throws with the right hand.
Dangerously close to the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
We are almost at a first down. So 4th and about 1.5. Round Valley needs to punch it through.
That was a great play. You know, that was just
well executed.
Who does that? Who thinks that quick? Hey, I'll be better off throwing right-handed.
And who can throw ambidextrous?
Yeah.
Riker's just going to hold on to it. He's just going to punch and push.
Oh, that is going to be close.
They've marked it pretty close. The line judge on the far side is shuffling his feet a little bit. I think that's an Elks first down. But, well, wait.
Nope,
it's short.
Short half yard.
It is short. Defense is going to have to get their boots on right now and get it done that way.
Saw some promising things there on that drive.
But now the defense just has to get up, shut it down, and get the ball back to the Elks. We can't let this deflate us. We can't let it slow us down.
Be nice to get another defensive turnover here.
Right back at it halfway through the third quarter coverage, brought to you by Sierra Propane. Hand off to the first man on left side. Elks pick it up in the backfield.
The jump in false start territory.
Man, but they're calling that so late and letting the play happen. This is so interesting.
Yeah,
usually a false start stops the game.
Towards the Eagles.
No, if this is a motion, I get it, but I'm with you. That's usually a dead ball.
False start on the Eagles.
Tight end. White hat letting us know. Tight end on that side.
Seems like I heard that somewhere today.
I don't know where.
I don't know where.
I have no idea. I wish that I could tell the white hat, though, that he just needs to turn his microphone pack on. I think he might have turned it off during halftime.
Could one of our cameramen get that message to him?
I just would not want to get in his business. 32.
Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground.
Round Valley's saying they got it.
Yes.
Round Valley's got it.
Johnny Madrid.
How about we watch that one again? What you thinking right here?
Let's do, because I need to see who made that tackle.
All right, field camera starting us off. We go to the main camera.
Boom.
Ball comes loose right there.
42 and
10. And Madrid recovers.
42 and 11 on the tackle, and Madrid on the recovery.
Jonathan Madrid, nice work there, sir.
First time I've called Luker's number all night, and that is rare.
Guys, see what happened? The defense took care of business, got the offense the ball back. Let's see if they can finish it up now and get 6 on the board. We want to talk about trail riders. Shuffle to the left. Riker holds, push, throw. Oh, almost intercepted. I feel like that Eagle had a hand on it or two.
And is close to a great reception by Brett.
Both ways,
yes.
Incomplete pass. 5:40 left.
I don't know if everybody's noticed, but Brett isn't at full speed tonight. You can tell that ankle's bothering him a little bit. He just isn't moving as well as he normally would.
Elks to the line, 2nd and 10. I think it's an even 10 as well. I don't think it's short or long. I think that's a pretty fair 10.
So is it a long 141 home?
It's a long home. It's a Mule Creek home. Handoff for about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Carry up the middle. I think Andrea's got the right idea if she's got the game on, because we're essentially an instant replay for you in the field if you're watching it. See, Andrea's got the best of all the worlds, and then she gets like the post-game show on the way home with Steven.
She may
or may
Coach
not
Haas
like
yelling at Nell from here.
I think we all could.
Message received.
We hear you, Coach. 3rd and 9. Riker Marble rolling. He's got time this time. Pass, nice catch.
Sticky fingers, Whiting.
Whiting's going to get us a first down.
Nice push.
About a yard or two. First down, Elks.
Second effort got that first down right there.
Whiting with a nice carry. Nice reception and carry for a few yards. Gets the Elks a first down.
First down, Round Valley.
Chase Wilkins chiming in. Chase, how you doing? He was one of the loudest and rowdiest when we were on Facebook. Ethan, I keep saying it. We just need to bring it back. I'm going to start multicasting again so we can get that Facebook chatter back. Riker rolling to the left side. He's got time. Oh!
Sorry, that's the fan coming out in me.
I was feeling it too.
There.
Whiting again, the intended receiver. Not quite making the connection there. Riker had pressure though.
Yeah, but I've seen an adjustment. They're doubling on that end.
Yep.
Another score from the Vale area. Micah Mountain 27, Sabino 7.
Wow.
So Rulin letting us know in the chat that the left to right hand to Brett combo was like a Mahomes type play. Mahomes got me 30 points yesterday.
In a loss.
I hadn't watched the game yet, Steven. Thanks. I've been
Steven!
avoiding spoilers.
Steven!
But I was hoping for these new Lions to get it done.
Okay, you got to give me notice that you got a game.
It was a Thursday night game, okay? It's on my DVR. I just haven't watched it yet.
He was watching it in moments on the way down. And then his boy was like, "Hey, Dad, can we watch this?" He'd wait, don't finish it.
I'm like, all right, fine, we'll watch it in the morning.
Who's that on that carry? Is that Baker?
That was.
It's a pile. Stand by.
I thought I saw 5 in there, so I'm going to give it that to you.
I'd have to watch the replay. I missed it. Oh, here we go. Riker's going to hold on to it. Riker's got a first down and then some.
And that should be I'm
horse
expecting
collar.
A horse collar flag right there.
You see,
So's
the coaches
Coach Baca.
coaches are not happy with that.
Knocked out of bounds.
Here, if we have a chance for the replay, it's like the
And now we're going to get
worried about.
a sideline warning.
That's going to be a sideline flag.
So let's take a look at the replay. It's when you see that drastic redirect by the player right there. It was all shirt, but it was up top. So if you want to scrub back and watch the instant replay again here on Let's Go Elks, it definitely was a top of the jersey grab.
Dead ball.
Personal foul.
Personal foul against the sideline.
Unsportsmanlike on the Elks.
You know, he never liked that flag, but fully understandable. Being
The
upset on
passion,
that.
yeah, the passion and the
You know,
upset, fully
I mean,
validated.
That was a textbook. That was a textbook flag.
So at what point, Stephen, does a sideline warning turn to a sideline penalty? Does please go to the van?
Well, that wasn't the first one wasn't a sideline warning. That was a coach said something unsportsmanlike, and then this one
I was meaning in the second quarter because we had our sideline warning in the first half.
Yeah. A sideline warning is usually because they're encroached on the sideline area.
Sure.
It's usually not a verbal thing.
See, and this is kind of the bummer moment for me because you don't ever want to see the game get decided or changed by somebody not on the field making the game happen, unfortunately.
Exactly.
So now the Round Valley Elks are going to be first
and 20.
First and like 18 or 17.
Yeah.
But nothing we can't work out. Here we go. First down. Riker's going to hold on to it, coming around the left side. He's getting more yards. He's going to reclaim about 5 of those yards. It's going to be 2nd and 11 or 12.
Jones on the stop for the Eagles.
A lot of frustration, and this also, when it comes from the sidelines, can bleed onto the field. We need the Elks to keep their head. We need to see focused play. We need to see the Elks continue to do what they did at the beginning of the third quarter here. Don't let this set the tone and pivot the game. We need to see a touchdown.
It's 2nd and goal from the 30.
Wait, they did? They just dropped the markers.
Yes.
Right side run gets stood up there after a gain of about another 5. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 25, 26.
Baker on the run, stopped by
They're marking it right about the 25-yard line.
Well, it looks like we do have things finally straightened out up here. 3rd down
And goal. Yep.
For Round Valley.
Clock is running.
At the 26-yard line.
Elks break the huddle, 3rd down. 26 yards to go for the Elks to get into the end zone. Steven, a really quick prediction. Where are we headed?
I see to Luker over the middle.
Okay. I would agree. Riker Marble looking, quick pass left side to the corner. Is that going to be offensive pass interference?
No,
Better
I
not
don't
be.
think
He was
so.
just
I
trying to
don't
get him
think
out of
so.
the way.
I think that's going to be on defense.
Carter on the coverage.
See if we can watch the replay back here. Once again, our official not mic'd up anymore. It is against the Eagles.
Pass interference.
So that's going to be 3rd and goal at the 12.
15-yard penalty, correct?
We've got a pass
So it'll be
interference
half the
call.
distance.
Looks like it's on the defense.
From the infraction or from where the play started?
From where the play started.
So that you can do, 26, so it would be half. It'd be 14. 13. That's how math works if we're on the 26. They're getting it worked out. It's going to take us a second. Repeat 3rd down, correct, Stephen?
Yes.
So it should be 3rd and goal from.
Looks like they're going to give us the full 15.
Yeah.
Inside, that'll put us 3rd down at the.
See, it's only half the distance if you don't have the 15 to give, right?
I guess so. I think that must be how they. But the box is still back at the 25-yard line.
He may. Yeah, there we go. He's moving. That's what I thought, is if the penalty is longer than the yards available, then it's half the distance. Ethan, is that how you understand it?
Yes.
It usually.
And goal from the 11.
Anyway, used to be you had to have double the amount of the penalty
To get there.
Yeah, for them to give the whole amount.
Riker gives to Baker.
Keeps fighting.
We're going to get
No
to the
gain.
10-yard line. Gain of about a yard on the play. 4th and goal.
Chenister and Jones on the stop.
See, my brain was going back and forth, Stephen, of did we need 30 yards for it to be able to work that way, or did you just need the 15 yards?
I was under the assumption they needed to be 30 yards out to get the full 15. They
Double the
didn't
distance,
yeah,
right?
double the distance typically is how it's been in the past.
Who do we got on here? Somebody give us some love, because I was thinking both. Like I thought both camps. I was thinking double the distance, and then I thought if you have the 15, you get it.
They may
but
take. I've seen this, so I think there's maybe been a rule change over the last few years. I wish Paul Hancock, somebody I'd like to
pick his brain about that.
Brain on that one, yeah.
We got to talk with Paul last week. He was at the St. John's game. We chatted with him a little bit, a lot in the pregame. He wasn't officiating. He takes the home games off so he can be there to support the Redskins. 4th and 10. Round Valley spread out with one in the backfield. Riker Marble.
There he is.
That is 6 points.
Fingers.
Can we say it? Hands in the air like we just don't care.
Ziegler.
Touchdown, Round Valley. Brody Ziegler, number 12.
Now, I like what I saw there. I know the coaches put him in a tough spot, but the boys rallied and said, you know what, we're getting this. We were going to do it. We're still going to do it. And they didn't give up.
With pressure. Brody Ziegler with pressure by number 32. Grabs it. 6 points. Round Valley puts it in for a touchdown.
Excellent help blocking the backfield from the running back.
But, you know, the coaches did do that, but at the same time they were defending their player. and players appreciate that.
Stuff. Yes, it does, and that can rally as well.
Yep.
So Riker Marble lined up for the PAT. Kick is up. Is that wide to the right?
It looked wide to the right.
It is wide to the right with 28 seconds left in the third. The Round Valley Elks will trail by 8, 22-14. Guys, again, we got to give a shout-out to Trail Riders because that was a Trail Riders touchdown. They love the Elks, and they love the Elks that work for them, too. If you can believe it, Wyatt Hetrick, Derek Gillum, Trace Whiting, Kyle Clark, Brody Finch, Connor Luker, and the manager, Mia Pusis, all work for Trail Riders and the Round Valley Elks, work for both of them. These guys don't just bust their butts on the field, but at work also, and I sure appreciate them. That comes from Melissa. Huge thanks to Melissa. She connected with me this week and said, guys, we want to do something just a little bit different on the live stream. We want to give some love to the players that work for us. So on and off the field, the Elks getting it done.
And that's been the case for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Keanu's worked for him for several years,
Yep.
you know.
Lots of them. Lots of Elks working for Trail
Really,
Riders.
Chase, that elk escalated quickly.
Elk escalated.
You
I'll take
proud
it.
of that one? You
I'll
proud
take
of that
it.
one?
I am. I'll take it.
We may co-opt that. You know, you may hear that repeated in the future.
Oh, Janelle Pena is singing the fight song. That is correct. So we have a little teaser of the fight song when we score a touchdown, so you get that. We don't play the whole thing because we hope Notre Dame doesn't flag us for copyright. While we get ready for the kickoff, though, a huge thanks to Backwoods Tees, another partner here on Let's Go Elks. Since 2017, bringing embroidery work, customized work, getting it done when you need to have something done, screen printed or otherwise. BackwoodsTees.com. Oh, he's spinning and shaking. 26, getting some good yards, almost to the 40-yard line.
Tripped up by Riker.
Riker Marble.
We'll take over first down.
Glad to see the Elks get out of their offensive rut.
Yes.
Oh, my. Is that where we're headed?
Chase started it.
That's what I heard. Is that what you heard?
That's what I heard.
It's a ruckus.
I had something to add, but I decided I better just keep that.
I think we just need to shed those comments and move on, guys. So the defense is on. We're going to hand off 26, but picked up nicely by the defense. Gain of only about 2 yards. Second down is, I believe, we're going to be just about done with the Sierra Propane third quarter. Unless Thatcher jumps to the ball, that's going to be the last play of the quarter. Guys, and just like that, it is only an 8-point ball game. The Elks well within bringing a victory home tonight in Thatcher here at Eastern Arizona College. Just like that, 3 quarters of play done. We have 12 minutes of football left.
They responded in that third quarter like we were hoping they would.
Exactly. Keep it calm. Do your job. Let's get this score.
Made adjustments. How we're attacking on offense has a completely different look to it from the first half.
I wish we had a timer for possession because just to guess, how much time did the Elks offense have the ball in the third quarter?
I'd say
Thatcher
8.
ran 3 plays.
Yes.
Right, like almost all.
On third down, they lost the ball. We got it back.
So probably 10 minutes.
9 and a half.
Yeah, 9.5, 10 minutes. Each.
9 and a quarter.
That was the Elks' third quarter, the Elks' offense third quarter.
Yep.
And they got a touchdown. All they need to do is do that again in the fourth, and we have a tie ball game.
And the thing is, you get more tired playing defense.
Yes?
Because you're having to react instead of being the one that's forcing the action.
So any of those
So
players that are playing
works.
both ways,
It
that
works
helps
to
us a
our
lot.
advantage in the
Yep.
fourth quarter.
Let's go indeed, Thatcher. Here we go. It's time for the fourth quarter. We had a fan that got excited. I got excited with him.
Oh, they're taking selfies.
Take a selfie with me.
He's kind of a big deal.
I think that I'm a big deal.
We went from 6 yards total offense to 109.
And
that
just
all?
like that. So a 100-yard quarter as we go to the Molly Butler Lodge fourth quarter.
Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground.
Elks got it.
Elks had it
recovered.
for a second. It's still rumbling.
Elks are jumping around, but I don't see a change in possession from the officials' perspective.
Whew. That was exciting. That's the second time I've had to do that, guys. Sorry.
Eagles able to cover that fumble.
Here, let's go ahead and see
Did
if
it
we can
hit
catch.
the man in motion, or
Let's-
did it hit his hands and he dropped it?
Let's see if we can catch this again. Here's your
Hits
White
the
Mountain
man in
Regional replay.
motion in the hip. Oh, my goodness.
Third down and 14.
You know what? Either way, mean defense there by the
Yes.
Round Valley Elks.
Yes.
Okay, here's that situation we struggled with.
Third
the entire
down.
first half. Third and long. Third and long.
Yep, 3rd and 15. Elks need to isolate and devastate because it'll blow you away. Quarterback looks to the right side, number 24. He's got 2 covering him up.
Nice defense.
Clean.
Play.
That's clean. Very nice.
Whiting, great play.
Off the helmet, I think, as well there. Little bouncy bounce. But 2 Elks defenders on him. Whiting locking it up.
They didn't go for the pick, just knock the ball down, stop the play.
Brings up a 4th
What's
down.
up with the camera?
And what are you doing up here?
It's black. I tried radioing Gareth. He says he doesn't know what's wrong with it.
filter. It's the ND filter on the left side. Go back to 0.
ND filter slider on the left side of the camera. I need to make sure it's set to 0.
Nice punt. Fair catch.
Fair catch. Fair catch at the 31-yard line.
Fair catch at the 32-yard line, where the Elks will take over. First
Is it
down.
set all the way to 0? You're still a little dark, Gareth, but it's much better.
Make sure it's all the way down.
21 hobbling off the field. 21 for Thatcher.
All the way down.
Yeah, the
Hobbling
Thatcher Eagles. And 21 been a number that we've been hearing about a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe having power cycle the camera. Go full auto as well,
Right,
Ethan.
Maybe make sure full autofocus is on, and then if it doesn't brighten back up, let's turn the camera off and back on.
Sorry, guys, a little bit of possible technical difficulties. We're not sure what's happening with the field camera. We're going to bring that back to you.
See if we can keep moving the ball.
Round Valley offense back with it. Only 23 seconds into the Molly Butler 4th quarter. Molly Butler Lodge located in Greer, Arizona. They have Fruits of the Forest pie a la mode. Riker Marble keeps it. Pulls it late, and he's going to get another 10 yards. That was worth, I thought, 5. Makes it 10. I think that's going to be an Elks first down.
At least 8.
I think he got 8.
Depends on where he went out of bounds there.
I haven't seen the final mark yet. Hopefully I'm not too excited about where. You know, they're only calling it about 7.
Yeah, they pulled it back quite a bit from where it looked like he went out of bounds from here.
2nd and 7. Guys, in full disclosure, Molly Butler Lodge in Greer does not only serve dessert. That's just what I always talk about. They've got a full menu. They got some really good stuff. Schedule your homecoming dates up there right now. Get your anniversary on lockdown. Go see the amazing staff at Molly Butler's in Greer.
But if you do get dessert, it is mud pie.
Mud pie and Fruits of the Forest. First down, Round Valley, and then some. I think that's Brett Jordan, correct?
Oh, that went
Yep.
to? Yes, it is. Yes.
Brett Jordan with the reception.
What was that?
And McGill. First down, full round.
9-yard gain.
10-4.
If they need to bring it up here, we can take a look at it too, I guess. All right, Jensen, do good. You're in. Be fancy. Like, why is that still too dark?
Yeah, he said the slider was up, but he turned it all the way down, and it's still not.
That short passing game is really
If you want,
working
you can
for
bring it
Round
up
Valley.
here when you
Quick
take a look at it,
short
'cause I'm not sure
pass.
what's wrong with it.
Round Valley historically in the last 7 to 10 seasons does good at chipping away with those quick passes out to the outside. It's nice to see him return to that a little bit. From the shotgun, Riker Marble's going to keep it left side.
I'm worried about Derek here. Got rolled up on.
A loss of 1 brings up
He's
second and
coming up
11,
slow.
right near the 45-yard line.
Ooh, he's feeling that just a little
Yeah.
bit. He's up though.
Tough kid right
White
there.
Hats checking on him. That's nice. Nice to see the officials giving him a little bit of a check, making sure he's in good shape. 2nd and just longer than 10. Second down. One receiver out wide on each side, one in the backfield. Riker's looking to the right. Ball is up.
Ooh.
He jumped, but he needed to jump about another 2 foot in the air, unfortunately.
Oh, was was Hill wide open down the left side?
Let's try to take a look. Let's see if Jensen got the left side covered for us.
Down for the Eagles.
No, he released late.
Incomplete pass brings up 3rd down for the Round Valley Elks. Round Valley, one receiver out each side, one in the backfield, same formation. Riker holds on to it, right side. There's 5, there's 8, there's 10, there's 15. First down, Round Valley on a keeper by Riker Marble.
Not until he makes a first down.
And we've got a flag down. Are we going to get our horse collar that we didn't get last time this time?
Where was the flag at?
Right at the tackle.
Oh,
right
I see it on the far
flag.
side of the field. We're waiting to see it.
Personal foul.
Yes.
Yeah, that is exactly the call, a horse collar on the defense.
That's the result of that last play, the last possession. Got it in their head.
Or they just did it again.
Yeah. You know what? But
because I didn't see that one enough. I'd have to go back and watch the replay.
I wondered if they'd get it, but that was less flagrant than the one that they missed.
Sure. 1st and 10. The Elks are moving the ball. They're moving the chains. We're going to see if we can get this field camera back online. Ethan, you want to mess with it? Oh, sorry, Steven. I looked down for a second. What was happening?
Riker pulled it from
gain of about a yard or two on the play, 2nd down. Sorry, Elks fans. We were trying to get a hold of the camera. Second down. No, full auto. No, full auto. Now you're back. That's it, full auto. It was turned off. Sorry, I just realized I'm letting everybody know how do we configure our cameras right now. But the balance was off, unfortunately. It was in manual mode. We got it back in full.
8.
That's what I was talking about, making sure the focus was on full auto. That's the button.
2nd and 9. Riker holds on to it, doesn't give it to Baker. He's going to get a couple yards on the play. Oh, he's going to get about 5 on the play, 3rd down. I thought that was only a 2 or 3 yard carry, but he pushed through.
Nice gain.
All right.
They're attacking inside tonight, this second half. Quick hits, not allowing Thatcher to use their advantage of their lateral speed, you know. Riker up the right side.
That's going to be a spin move for a 1st down.
What?
Make the stop.
Just say, excuse me, please. And just you have to make your way down.
Enough for a 1st down.
Who?
Guys, 2 rows down, almost all the way over to the end of the bleachers.
1st down at the 14-yard line.
1st down for the Round Valley Elks. Sorry, guys, we're trying to get the field camera back in play. We want to get some of this sweet action down on the field for you.
Really impressed with the response to Round Valley in the second half.
Riker Marble gives to Baker. Baker pushes. He
About
pushes
5.
it real good. It's more like 7 or 8, I think.
Yes.
7. 2nd and 3.
By Jones and Salazar.
Here in the tackles by Jones and Salazar for the Eagles.
The momentum has been all Elks second half.
Momentum and energy shift.
Yeah.
100%.
We're controlling the line of scrimmage the second half. The body language, look, you know, their big guy over here on the side, hands on his knees. You know, we're starting to control that line of scrimmage.
Going to be about a 6-yard carry, so 2nd and 4. 7 minutes left in the ballgame. The Elks trail by 8, looking to make the touchdown, the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Riker Marble keeps it, right side.
1st down.
That's a 1st down. That's a 1st and goal inside the 5.
It's like at the 2.
Round Valley outworking the Eagles.
1st and goal for
This is Round Valley football. This is what I expect
momentum
from Round
shift.
Valley.
Absolutely.
To be able to just man up and just push them around. Quick.
Right up the middle, we're pushing, we're driving. We're going to see a little bit of a gain on the play.
Yard, not quite the touchdown.
We're like at the 1 yard line.
We can smell the end zone.
Oh, that's one hand.
One hand. He's marking the ball.
Yeah.
That's half a touchdown, Ethan. There's a half.
2 yard.
We're on
that's
the
like
1.
Inches.
Yeah, we're in the 1.
Line up under the center and just go.
Choo-choo.
Second and goal.
So, just what you said, Stephen, there's not a game that we're not normally outsized, but it's hard, it's running. When you see this momentum train start happening, this is Elks football.
There we go.
Riker pushes, he spins. I don't think we're in. It's going to be a loss of about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 1 or 2.
That's where I'd like to see us line up under center. At least have that option.
And then just push it.
Yeah.
Just push it real good.
Run a Philadelphia Eagles situation.
Third and goal. I kind of like that clap in there. That was good. There we go.
Riker run to the pylon. That's right.
Oh, what's
Timeout. Round Valley.
So hold up, get your mind right, hit the reset button for just a second. We're going to take 60 seconds, or the Elks are going to take 60 seconds. We got 5:18 left in the Molly Butler Lodge fourth quarter coverage here on Let's Go Elks. I don't know what you tell the Elks except for keep that up. Keep it dialed up to 11. Let's go.
Riker's feeling it a little bit.
So Thatcher, once they got down to the 1 yard line, they just filled all the gaps in the middle, so it's going to have to be something to the outside.
Yeah.
Or just a dump, or you got to dump it over the top or get around the outside.
Because that loss of 2 yards is because they had 2 guys
in that
on
A gap.
one guy and just pushed him out of the gap.
Yeah.
And what's he going to do? It's 2-on-1.
Yeah. I say, run a little slant, seal down, and run to the pylon.
Yeah, give you a lead blocker, give somebody to help push it through.
Yeah.
Coming back to the fourth quarter action, Molly Butler Lodge fourth quarter coverage. This is Let's Go Elks. We're in Thatcher. There's the whistle. Elks down on the ball. Riker Marble from the shotgun. He's got one in the backfield with him, one receiver out each side. Same with what we've seen. Quick pass right side to the corner.
Touchdown!
That is 6 points to Brett Jordan. How about you, Trail Riders? Touchdown.
Little Z route.
Anybody want to see that one again while we set up for the PAT? Let's take a look. Now let's take a look. Buttons are hard. Things are hard. Quick pass, 1-2 seconds. Right into the corner. Brett Jordan making it look easy.
Now what do we do here? Same situation.
You got to go for 2. You
Second
do the same
2.
thing.
Yeah, it's that 2 yard.
Same thing other side. Riker just switches to the right hand.
I love how Brett played that. If you notice, he charged hard in and waited for that corner to take a step in front of him.
As soon as he
to cut
committed.
the route
Yep.
before he flipped it back to the outside.
Yeah, that Z route, if they run it right, it's almost impossible to cover in those short yardage.
As soon as he committed, Brett made a pivot the other way. Round Valley in their same offense lined up. We're copy-paste from what we just did. A lot of room to the right side. Riker gives.
Oh, nice.
Spin! I think they might have held it.
Oh.
They held it. Just short. That is not good for 2 points. With 5:13 left in the ball game, your Elks now trail by 2, 20-22. Whoo!
Oh. I wish we had video review.
I'm thinking of the Little Giants.
He hit him on the one.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, they stopped him up. You guys can scrub back just a little bit, 30 seconds. If you want to see that replay again, you're welcome to do so. We'll also have that.
I thought that spin, he was going to get in.
I thought the spin was going to do it, but the perspective was off in my brain, unfortunately. Okay, do you boot it deep and let the Elks defense take care of business like they have been?
That's the percentage play.
Yeah.
My risk, hit them while they're down.
But then you dangerously give them the ball halfway down the field?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the downside of it.
Quick vote. I boot it. Steven, what are you doing?
Yeah, let's put it in the end zone, get field position, try to control, play field position.
Ethan?
I agree. You got to kick it away.
Boot it deep. Here we go. That's what we're doing. I think that's going to find the end zone. Yeah, he bobbled it in the end zone. We're going to go to the 20-yard line.
They ran 6 offensive plays, 7 counting the punt.
this half. So
they're going to pick it up on the 25-12 left in the ballgame. The Elks trail by 2.
Yeah, I was going to say on that, like, if you kick it deep and Thatcher drives down the field and grinds out the time, you can go home and you can live with that loss.
Yeah.
If you go for the onside kick and you miss it,
and they score
and
on
they
it,
score quick, like that one hurts more.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
See, Robbie, but I think you go for 2 because it doesn't make any sense to go for 1 and be down 1.
There's nothing to lose. You still can win it with field goal.
Yeah, field goal wins at 1 point. Yeah, 100%. Elks defense, here we go. Handoff left side, up the middle-ish. The Elks all over it. Gain of about a yard on the play. Second down as the clock's going to spin under 5 minutes. Steven, I can't believe that over 100 yards in the third quarter for the Round Valley Elks offense.
Yes, just
huge turnaround.
Complete domination in the second half.
Huge turnaround for the Round Valley Elks. I was thinking the same thing. The Elks get the ball back and either score or put themselves in field goal position. Either one puts them up from a points perspective. From the shotgun, hands off, caught in the backfield.
Big play.
Huge play right there.
Lane Hill.
I'm glad that you could see it. I'm squinting.
That was kind of an educated guess. Its position, then he stood up and I could see the 8.
Yep. An educated guess by an educator, and it was correct. 4:09 on the clock. Clock runs. 3rd and 12. Here we go. We're again in this third down situation. Elks defense, they've got the momentum. They've got it.
Pick 6 would be nice right here. Little misdirection the other way. 26. Stopped him up.
That's going to be all right. It's going to be 4th and 7 or 8.
They're going to have to punt.
Clock will continue to run. See, what we were talking about in halftime, though, is why punt? Go for it.
Yeah.
But I think you do punt just because Round Valley has all the momentum right now.
Yeah, and you don't want to lose it and give the ball
in the red zone
field goal position already. You know?
So you got to hope he punts it deep. He's been punting super high and not a lot of yards out. So the Elks are hoping for another one of those.
I'd like a shank right here.
Oh, I was about to say, or he could deep snap it over his head.
All right, there's going to be no return. It's going to bounce well in their favor to about the 31-yard line. Right about the 30, actually. The Elks have 3 minutes, 9 seconds. Their red-hot offense back out onto the field.
So Round Valley's put up over 150 yards in the second half.
See, Robbie, I agree. It's definitely the call that you make. I thought the spin move got him into the end zone, just a yard short on that 2-point conversion. But the Elks offense back at it. 3:09 left in the ball game. We got our field camera back up and running. It's in color. It doesn't look like it's in the 70s or it's a bad horror movie. We had it like super dim and dark. We got it fixed. Here we go. 3:09 Elks offense. Let's get after it. Wait, did we time out?
Timeout, Thatcher.
See, now this is a strategic move. You try to ice baby the offense because Round Valley truly does have all the momentum right now.
We've outgained them, and I'm estimating because I don't take their yardage, somewhere around 150 yards to 8.
In the half. Yep, I would agree. Guys, while we got a quick second, I want to give some love to Cowboy Up down there in Midtown Springerville. Mr. Dan Muth coined the phrase. I have to pay him 37 cents every time we say Midtown Springerville. But it's time to cut wood again. If you haven't yet, you better get on it. And they got all the steel deals for you. They got a small battery chainsaw that's $30 off. They got a big old battery blower because the leaves are all over the place. If you want a new chainsaw, they got the MS250 for $50 off. If you buy a 261, a 271, or a 291, you get you a free saw case, a spare chain, and a hat with the purchase of that. When I bought my last chainsaw at Cowboy Up, I got the same. We put that new chain on a little bit ago. I need to get things mixed up. I need to get things sharpened up, and we need to get after it. It is wood season. Hey, if you need to have your saw worked on, go see Jeff and the fine folks. Cowboy Up. Riker Marble, again, one with him. Elks offensive line, look at that, giving him the time that he needs. He's got to run wide around the side. Oh, he is going to throw it away. They're looking.
He didn't get outside the ball, did not get
to the line of scrimmage or out of bounds, so that is.
But he was outside the tackle box.
But it has to cross the line of scrimmage.
And the ball didn't make it across the line of scrimmage?
It has to make it to the line of scrimmage.
I was going to ask you, what kind of bait do you fish with?
No, it did.
It looked like it landed,
it landed at the 31.
Which was the line of scrimmage?
Which is the line of scrimmage. And then we have an unsportsmanlike conduct looked like on Thatcher.
Because they were calling about where's the intentional grounding call.
So what was the call?
Well, there were two
No
players
call.
scrapping.
So hang on. The Elks are getting on the ball. The White Hat's still talking.
Dead ball. Roughing the
Personal foul.
Sideline against Eagles.
dead ball.
Personal foul.
Personal foul. Sideline against Round Valley. So the offset. Okay. I didn't see the side. I didn't see the Elks. I didn't see the conversation or what was going on the Elks side. I did see it on this side, I think, because they were.
He never picked up his flag. I wonder if he's going to realize that before we play. Oh, yep, he's going for it.
Okay.
Look at a gentleman. Riker pointed it out to him.
Yeah.
Hey, your flag's back there.
Well, and I think he might have gone over to tell the Elks side of the sidelines what was going on as well, perhaps.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10 from the 31. We're just going to pretend like none of that happened.
Yeah, so I'd say that play didn't happen, obviously.
10 seconds is all that we lost. Just under 3 minutes. Riker Marble, Elks in the same formation. Riker's going to hold on to it right side. Keeper. There's 5 yards. There's 7 yards. I'm not sure if he got out of bounds or not, but it was close. He did because the clock stopped. You're right. Ethan, you got a better picture of it than me for sure.
At times.
See where they spot that. Looks like a 2nd and 4 for Round Valley.
2nd down for the Elks. Ooh.
This game's just turning into a good old-fashioned who wants it more.
Yeah.
Guys, less than 3 minutes. Elks trail by 2. Any kind of offensive points turns it around for the Elks into a victory. 2nd and 4. Riker, quick pass right side. Brett Jordan for the first down.
Nice catch by Brett, knowing he was going to take the hit.
Good defensive read by the Eagles. Comes back on it as Brett Jordan gets it, but it is a first down.
That stops the clock.
Till the chains move. Yep, so the clock will not move until the ball is set and the
Nah, he just wound the clock again.
I thought the markers, I thought everything had to be set. I know when the ball is laid.
As soon as they feel that it's
playable.
They see that it's going to be, they're going to be marked in time, they'll start it. They'll start it slightly early.
2:20.
See it all the time.
1st and 10. We are near midfield. Round Valley from the 42-yard line. Elks set in a familiar formation. He does hand off. Was that Clark or was that Baker?
I think Baker.
Baker for 3. We're at the 45-yard line. Lots of whistles. They're communicating.
Oh, yeah, Baker's down.
Baker's had some leg issues, so.
We're going to give him a second. That's going to stop the clock. He does have his helmet off, so he's getting looked at. He's taking a second.
Yeah. In high school, you don't have that automatic 10-second runoff. It's all about player safety.
Yep, 100%. So the Elks coaching staff, and I'm sure we got some medical crew here. We got the Thatcher Eagles with their medical crew out there. Huge thanks to.
Looks like they're working on the ankle.
Maybe got a roll.
Yeah.
So we'll give it just a second as we work on Gage, guys.
While this going on, have you guys seen Clark the second half?
No, I keep calling his name, and it ends up being somebody else. It ends up being Baker.
So has it been just a strategy change, or
maybe they're going to sneak him in here? Well, you have to bring him in at this point with it.
If he's available, he's who we'd see out there.
So Gage Baker, ambulatory, walking himself off the field. That's always good to see. So maybe a little bit of a stinger, a little bit of pain there.
Clark's out there. This will be a nice change of pace, quick hit.
We're second down, just shy of the 45-yard line. 1:57, just under 2 minutes. The Elks trail by 2, 22-20 here in Thatcher. From the shotgun, Marble gives it.
Nope.
No, he does hold on to it. And he's going to get
Out
the
of
first
bounds
down, I
after
think.
the first.
I think either way, now maybe everybody pulled up when they noticed Clark didn't have it, but I think Clark had the opportunity too, or it would have been a first down either way.
Interesting.
He must have stepped out.
Really?
That ball is going to be placed
Right on midfield then. Third down.
And we have a third down and 2
Yeah,
for Round Valley.
we just watched the instant replay really quick. You can scrub back and check it out. It looked like he stepped farther up, but again, perspective not being our friend.
Yeah, that is
Maybe
the farthest away from us.
Maybe the guy 3 yards has a better view than us.
Maybe.
Doesn't make any sense. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Marble calls for the ball from the shotgun. He gives it.
Nice job.
That's a first down. We are in Eagle territory with 1:44 left in the ballgame. The clock should stop as we move the chains with 1:42.
And we're able to get enough for a first down.
Round Valley's on the line.
They're hustling to move the chains. Ball's down. Clock's moving. 1:35 on the clock. Round Valley, no timeouts either way, it looks like. The board is showing empty timeouts. They've got to spike the ball, down the ball if we want to stop the clock. Riker Marble holds on to it. No gain on the play. Second. Oh, no, we're still moving. Yeah, little to no gain. Second down. Clock is moving with 1:14. Either way, the Elks not going to leave much time on the clock for anything else to happen. Second down. Elks in a no huddle.
See if we can hit a big one here.
1 minute. This is your intense Molly Butler Lodge fourth quarter here in Thatcher. Riker gives. Clark carries. Gain of about 3 on the play.
Timeout.
So there are timeouts. I'm just showing zeros for us.
On the stop, and there is a timeout on the field. Timeout.
Round Valley.
45 seconds left. Third down and.
So the Elks in the huddle right now. 45 seconds left. Are you adjusting? Are you talking? You just giving them a second? Steven, what's happening in the huddle?
Not a whole lot of time for adjustment. You're just going with what you know here. I know they do have a 2-minute offense, just number calls, for situations like this. Go to something that their big hit, It's time for the home run almost right here.
What's been working?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Get the,
3rd and 10.
Something that's been in our bucket or in our playlist over the years is that hook and ladder.
Yep. And it comes out
right here.
Yep.
These situations.
So we need to see a first down so we can stop the clock. Let's get out of bounds and stop the clock. 3rd and 8. 45 seconds on the clock. Your Elks trail by 2 here in Thatcher.
Push coverage.
Riker. Pass left side.
Oh, nice defensive play.
32. 32 with the coverage there for the Eagles. Incomplete. 4th and 8. 40 seconds. Do or die. Play deciding.
That ball going to Luker there, just a thought from last week. It was his dad's birthday when he made that long touchdown catch against St. John's last week. That was his dad's birthday present.
Aha.
He told Coach Baca, I got to score tonight. It's my dad's
birthday. Got to score for Dad. How cool. Chase, I would agree with you. This has been a very, very good showing for the Elks. Let's see if they can bring it home. They need to see one in the end zone. Some of the Eagles on their feet. A few of the Eagle crowd on their feet and standing. Elks getting ready. 4th and 8. We need to see a first down.
Yeah, they don't have to get hit home run here. They just have to get first.
Riker, quick pass left side. Brett Jordan to the pitch. There we go. A little fancy move. Kyle Clark steps in. We're within the 10. 30 seconds on the clock. 1st and goal for the Round Valley Elks.
Did I call it? I called that. I called
and a
that.
flag after the play. What is that about?
Multiple flags on the field. Same penalty possibly. Let's see what it is. Oh, hey, we got to show this instant replay. Pass caught with a little pitch action. A little whoop-de-doo to Kyle Clark. Steven breaks the headset, and we're in the 10. We're going to see what this call is. Oh, we've got to watch because our official hasn't been mic powered up, so let's see what we get. They're letting him know. "29 seconds on the clock."
What? What?
Oh.
What is
sportsmanlike celebrating?
sideline?
No,
That's
that's
unsportsmanlike.
Clark got a little excited, I think, at the end. Maybe they called something. Maybe he pushed. I don't know.
Elks,
But, hey, we're still in field goal range.
Elks fans, you're going to have to go back and take a look at that and let us know where the – and we'll watch it after the stream. Where was is it excessive celebration? What was it that we saw there?
How that scored is a reception for 12 and then a run for 32.
And they both get attributed with it, right? So 28 seconds. Riker Marble moving, spinning, churning, burning. 7, 8 yards. Round Valley's going to need to be on the ball right now. Do you spike it and stop the clock and go for the kick, Steven? We got to stop the clock.
We called the timeout.
Oh, my goodness, 15 seconds. Ethan Holiday, what are you thinking?
Oh, my goodness.
Woo!
I mean, you've got time for one out route or
A kick.
a kick.
I think you can do both. You throw a pass, and it's either incomplete or not, so you've got 15 seconds to burn. Because without
But
another
it's got to go incomplete or out.
– are we in –
Sidelines are
Yes,
end zone is the only option.
We are
Yes.
easily in Marble's range.
Right. Now, are we close to the middle of the field? I'm trying to
Yes.
see a
Yes.
hash.
Yes.
So we've placed Marble pretty well if we wanted to go ahead and kick it right here. Where's the ball? It's on the 20. It's on the 18.
18.
So 18, 28. It's a 35-yard field goal right down the middle with next to no wind.
Yep.
You kick it. You kick the field goal.
Yep, that's what they're lining up to do.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Nope.
Never mind. I thought he had a tee in his hand.
Okay.
He was putting on a glove.
Guys, it's one pass. It's incomplete, out of bounds, touchdown, or a field goal in a play. We have 15
I'm looking
seconds.
At Luker at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Guys, on your feet. On your feet. Get crazy. I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you're in your sweats. Let's go. Riker Marble looking. Pass to the end zone. Oh. He gets tripped up. Only 6 seconds off the clock. 9 seconds left. You almost have time to do that again.
Here we go. We're kicking it.
Special teams coming out. 9 seconds left. Again, this is a 35-yard field goal attempt. Well within Riker's range.
Yep.
Marble being set to kick to attempt a field goal.
Game-deciding play right here, ladies and gentlemen, as your Elks trail by 2. As if the weight of the shoulders as a quarterback isn't enough for you. He's also the special teams kicker. Riker Marble. Here's the snap. Kick is up. Ladies and gentlemen, it has the distance. It has the distance. Is it in there? Whoa! Oh! It was wide.
It was wide.
Oh.
Was it wide to the right then or to the left? I thought it had the distance. It was up.
Left.
Yeah, he was signaling first, so it looks like he's the one that saw it. It looked, see, even the Eagles fans saying it looked good. They're admitting, they're like, yeah, we won, but I'm just saying, it looked good.
30 seconds left in the game.
So the Eagles going to be in victory formation here with 3 seconds left in the ball game. Guys, like I said, weight of the world as a quarterback, weight of the world as the special teams kicker. Guys, I don't care. Nothing but respect for the Elks, bringing it within 2, ending the game here in Thatcher. From what we can tell, the kick just a little bit to the left. It had the distance. It had the coverage.
You know, the Thatcher fans around us, they know they got dominated in the second half. You know, they're relieved. Wow.
What a way to end it. A 2-point ball game that ends in a 35-yard field goal. Good hold by the offensive line. Good kick by Riker, just a little bit to the side. But nothing but respect for the Elks.
No interviews tonight.
So, guys, as I was just thinking about it, that Riker is going to head. He's going to wear that. That the Eagles, if you guys can see that at all, the Eagles giving Riker all sorts of love right now. And if you see him, give him some love this weekend. Give him a high five. A well-played game by all of the Round Valley Elks. I don't think anybody can tell you that the second half was not the Round Valley Elks' second half.
Yeah, I was proud of what the Elks did in the second half. We can go home with our heads held high after that loss.
100%. Ladies and gentlemen, as we exit the game, we enter our Farmers Insurance post-game coverage. And I don't even know what else is there to say. Everything was just said by the last few minutes on the football field. Steven, you look like you're even a little bit choked up. Can you talk to us? Where do you got?
Got to give it to the heart.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Hard to be upset with that game, with that second half effort. You know, we dominated the game in the second half. It wasn't even close. Nearly 200 yards of offense to 8.
Yeah,
you know,
again, if you go to possession-wise, time, the Elks offense had the ball 70-80% of the second half.
You know, if there's a player of the game, even in a loss, it would go to Riker Marble. Pick 6, controlled the offense.
Made the second half offense happen.
Hit his punting, his kickoffs, put us in favorable defensive positions all night. You know.
As I was thinking of players of the game, I want to shout out to some players of the game. Riker Marble absolutely makes that list. I'd give some love to Johnny Madrid with that recovery right there. He picked up that ball, helped change things for us that way. Just tough work all the way around in the second half.
Gage Baker's running in the second half, running up the field.
And hopefully he's okay. Hopefully that's just a little bit of a roll or a stinger.
Yeah. I was just asking Rustin because he was on the field. I'm like, how close was it? He was like, it looked in to me. And so it had to have been so close.
Yeah.
And guys, again, it's a perspective thing. That gentleman is literally underneath it, staring straight up.
And it's pretty easy for him to tell.
If anybody's going to catch it, it's going to be him. And he saw it. And for us, we're at a 45-degree angle to it right now. And I can't even tell in the dome, right? I mean, it's tough to tell anywhere. So it's just a tough thing. They made the adjustments. Everything that we asked them to do, everything, not that they listened to us at all, but everything that we asked of them is exactly what we saw out of the second half from the Round Valley Elks.
Defensive adjustments, don't need them. We're just going to dominate the second half.
Yeah, what defense? Defense isn't going to play in the second half. What's going on?
You know, it's a heartbreaking that we got the call we did on that. A guy getting excited, making a big play, and they throwing a flag on him.
So I went back and looked at it, and what happened was
a helmet touch?
No. So had the ball. He was trying to hurry up and get the ball reset, but the Thatcher kid was kind of hanging on to the ball, so he ripped it out of his hands, and the ref threw it unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Yeah. So if he just
he
walked
was
away,
he
was excited.
Kind of pushed off his helmet to get the ball away from him, and so they called him on that.
And at that time, you got to keep your head and let the ref get the ball reset. Like, again, right intentions, a little bit of a miss execution, unfortunately, right?
Not a judgment on the player. He just caught up in the game.
And
one of those things sometimes you wonder, is that worth the call?
Yeah.
You know, that's a judgment call on the official's part.
If he threw a left hook, I get it. But if he's like, hey, let's get the ball set, or he's jazzed up after a play and there's a little incidental contact, okay, you know.
And what was the intent,
exactly.
right? His intent was not celebration. It wasn't trying to hurt the other player. the intent was to try to get the ball back on the line of scrimmage so the Elks could continue forward, right? And so that's an unfortunate thing. But again, still well within Riker's distance, right? So whether the ball was there or where we ended up kicking it, it was where Riker could put it through. It's just, don't ask me to try to make a 35-yard field goal, right? It's just.
So I will say, going into this game, driving up, I'm talking to Wes, and I'm thinking, I still don't quite know the identity of this team. I don't know what we're made of. Yeah, we had a great outing at St. John's, but I just still don't know. That second half told us who they are.
If that's the Elks we get to see for the rest of the season,
we're in good shape.
Then I think we're going to do all right the rest of the season. So to Ethan's point, again, as we had the pregame show on the way down, we were talking about this being a season-deciding game. I think it has now set the pace of what Elks we see the rest of the season. If this is the Elks that show up to Sholo, to Blue Ridge, to Payson, to Safford,
Fountain Hills.
If this is who we see, Post and Butte, if this is who we see the rest of the season, then we're going to have us a good season of Elks football.
Yep.
Guys,
I'm going to go greet some friends of mine real quick. I'll be right back.
We're going to put a bow on the broadcast here. Again, guys, the postgame show brought to you by Farmers Insurance, Agent Troy Merrill, located in Eager, right at the light there, right by the shortstop. Go talk to him about the different kinds of insurance coverage that Troy has. Ask about his life insurance offerings is another type of insurance that he does carry that is available to you. So go check out, go in and talk to the cool staff there in Eager. That's Farmers Insurance, bringing the post-game coverage here on Let's Go Elks. Another huge supporter of Elf athletics on and off the field.
Indeed. And
hey, there it was. Is that the first one?
Yeah, it was the first one tonight.
You saving it?
I saved it till the end.
Saved it up.
You said one earlier, and I was like, do I draw attention to it? No, we're going to let it ride.
My daughter has started saying it, and I'm like, have you been talking to Ethan? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, this is a fun one, Wes. Thanks for bringing me down, and thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors. Can't do it without you, and it's great to be able to showcase these young men and just let them do their thing and show their heart out here tonight.
I feel like I say it every time, but to point out the sponsor family that we have, we couldn't do what we do the way we do it without you. We wouldn't have the field camera. We wouldn't have the technology that we do without the amazing sponsors that help bring us the action here, the people that you're seeing on the screen, this place during the game, and then the big spot during our timeouts and breaks. Guys, it takes a family, and it takes these amazing people that help make it happen. If you'd like to be part of that sponsor family, give me a call, reach out, just like our newest member of the sponsor family tonight, Small Town Cleaners, located in Round Valley, that want to do your residential and commercial and Airbnb cleanings, guys. We try to do every stream just a little better, a little different, and with a new toy like the official microphone when it works, when they turn it on. But I'm thankful that they were willing.
There was a question in chat tonight asking who is the oldest sponsor. Just curious. I think we have at least 3 OG sponsors still?
It would be a family, right? It would be a group of people that from day one said, we're in with what you guys are doing.
And have ridden ever since.
And it's so humbling to see that. It's so humbling to be able to talk about those amazing people. So, guys, support them is supporting Let's Go Elks. Go in, give them a high five, and say, you know what, we were watching Let's Go Elks and saw you guys on there as you were the sponsor of this quarter. You are our halftime coverage. I'm getting my oil changed here because of Let's Go Elks and because of what you're doing on there, guys. So give them some love that way. I've had a number of people reach out this week, and so some love to you guys for stopping me at the gas station and saying how much you appreciate what we do. It's late nights, it's long drives, but it's games like this that just make it be like, you know what, that 3.5 hours isn't going to be as bad, as it might be. It's just a long drive home for soccer games at 8 in the morning, but we love it.
I just wish we were heading home talking about that last second field goal win, but hey, I'll take what we got. And looks like we're in a good spot to move forward.
Awesome. Well, guys, everybody that supports Let's Go Elks on and off the streams, we are thankful for you. Thanks for being more active in the chat. We love being able to communicate with you in the chat. Make sure you give the stream a thumbs up. That helps us out. Make sure you hit subscribe and join the herd on YouTube. Look out for different ways that if you want to support us as fans, you're going to be able to support the channel coming up. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to try to do some new, more, and exciting stuff. So from Thatcher, from Eastern Arizona College. Let's put a bow on this baby. I'm Wesley McBride.
I'm Ethan Holiday.
I'm Stephen Pena.
Guys, our camera crew tonight, Jensen Bigelow right here on your main camera getting it done. Rustin McBride, Gareth Holiday on the field camera. Guys, it's been a great stream. You guys be safe. Have a good weekend. Make good choices. You've been watching Let's Go Elks.